sneaking a sneaky little stream for Monday. We are doing some window washing on Freestyle. Judy and Ricky. Why my thing is so slow. Anyway, welcome in if you find your way in here. I do intend to have Judy and Ricky get involved in crime at some point, but right now they don't know anything. They don't know much. They know how to steal cars to, like, joyride. But that's about all they know. They don't really know how to do anything else. They have... Why is this so far out? This one is so far out. They don't really know how to do anything else. They don't know how to steal, like, rob stores. They don't know how to do anything like that. They need to find some more. They've actually made a couple of criminal connections. They've made connections with people who know how to do crime. They just haven't, you know, they're going to take their time because they want to earn trust. And, hi, Scott, how you doing? You hate cleaning windows. It's so easy. It's easy money. Easy money. Just quite, seems quite slow today, and I don't know why. Oh, the bit rate is all over the place. What's going on there? All right. I'm not going very fast. I'm giving him a chance to get some of the middle windows, because I'm always... Oh, you got that one?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So far, they've made quite a bit of legal money. They've done a lot of construction, which got a buff in pay, and so did window washing. It got quite a buff in pay from when they first started doing those legal jobs. I don't know if any other jobs that they used to do got buffs or not. They were picking fruit a lot to start with. That used to pay decently, but it doesn't seem to anymore. So they stopped doing that. They milked cows. I don't know if that's got a buff, but they don't really mind milking cows, but it does take a while. And I just basically talk to the cows the entire time. I apologize for pulling on their private parts. Or lady bits. You know. And Judy just talks to the cows and asks them how their day is going, other than the, you know, part where I'm grabbing your lady bits and getting milk. And she just basically, she has the sympathy for animals. She likes animals. She wasn't a farm girl per se, but she did grow up in a relatively small town, which kind of meant that you have, you know, friends who do rural activities. And she's done some rural activities before, but she hadn't milked cows before. That was the first. He had to show her how to milk the cows. So she has a job now. She could do that job anytime, but then I have to get him a job because he hasn't got a job. So Judy feels a little guilty for going off and working on her job when he hasn't got a job. But she also has to kind of push him out of the nest a little bit because he does tend to wait and see what she wants to do. Oh,
Oh,
done
there we go.
already. My goodness, that didn't take long at all.
Yeah. No cops are gonna be after us this time, though. That's the easiest $200 ever.
It is pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't have a FreestyleRP one. Let's put that up there. You having trouble? There we go. $231. That's not bad. Hi, Classy. How you doing?
It's not bad.
It is not bad. I'm considering how short a time it took. What? What?
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, I gotta eat and drink something too.
Mhm.
I take my hat off. It look kind of funny if I was eating and drinking through that.
Indeed.
There we go. Time for a refreshing E-Cola.
For
I'm
refreshing
doing
what?
pretty well. E-Cola.
Oh.
You've been having fun on various and sundry servers. Oh my freaking internet's unstable again. I don't know what the heck is going on. It was fine a minute ago. I try with a VPN on and off to see if that makes a difference, and it doesn't seem to. Yeah, it feels so relaxed after having a chicken sandwich. What do you think?
Yeah.
Weird, huh? Still thirsty though.
Do you want a bottle of water? I can give you one.
I got one.
Okay.
Got
How about
one.
coffee?
I don't think I have a coffee. I will check.
Do you want some?
I mean, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know if I want a cup of coffee. I just had
No.
a water.
Hmm.
What?
That
I
the
just
thing.
yeah,
That,
that's right because you got to think about it. You know, the storm, the weathers get delayed for things when clocks go ahead and stuff.
yeah.
That's exactly the time it should be. Having a bad weather turn. Oh, a rare Monday stream. Yes,
Hmm.
yes. I was not. I have just not been up to doing a ton of streaming because I'm having this is hell month at work and
Well, I don't
I
know what
wasn't
we can do
feeling
in
well
half an
yesterday. Of
hour.
course, I don't normally stream. Well, we can go sit on the beach, I suppose.
Sure, let's do it.
We can go down here. Don't matter.
Beat up some mocos.
Well, I mean, if you must.
Like the
Oh,
hot dog guy. Hello. Give me over 100
don't beat
bucks
him up.
last
He's
time.
fine. Yeah. Apparently, though, we've been told that that actually can be very profitable if you started at a certain time and you go to a right place on the beach that's got a lot of people. You can make lots of money apparently, and it don't mean that you
I said or something.
have to be selling drugs or anything.
Who knows? Maybe they're selling it with it.
I don't
I
know.
mean, the angels.
Well, the angels might, but I think it's just a question of how good you get at making hot dogs, and then you get a reputation for yourself. As somebody makes good hot dogs or something. I don't know. Like if you went along this boardwalk or right on the beach, I wonder if there'd be locals here who would buy your hot dog. I don't know where they are right now. Maybe they just heard there was bad weather coming and they all pissed off.
Maybe.
Between. What's that over there?
Where?
That over there? You see that?
A disco baby.
I don't know what it is. Oh, look. Judy is having a nice day. Hi, Nuke. Got to see Tennyson this morning. Oh, it's like a stage. There are disco balls.
Yep, it's a disco.
It's just like an open air disco.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It's kind of a nice place. I don't think it's very protected from storms. So. Oh, look at this bar. Holy cow. Oh my god. Look at that bar, Ricky. They just left it wide open like this with all the bottles out. Well, it took long enough for Stream Elements to realize I was streaming. That's exciting.
And they give plastic cups.
Well, yeah, you have to in a place like this because your people glasses, they'll break them and then they'll get in the sand and
I mean,
people
there are
get their feet cut.
glasses.
Well, there are, but those are plastic wine glasses.
The plastic ones, yeah.
Yeah. They're not actually glass. You can't have glass in a place like this because people will break it and then people will be barefoot and they will get glass in their feet. Yeah. Yep. Pina colada. I used to be able to make all kinds of cocktails. Pina coladas and stuff. Martinis. Proper martinis with like gin. But then they came up with all these like designer martinis that are kind of, a bit funny. It's be kind of a fun place to work though. I tell you what. As long as the weather was nice.
Well, I haven't.
You ever
worked
worked in a?
anything else,
You never
and
worked in a bar?
You know what? No.
What?
No,
Well,
I haven't.
I think everybody should work in food service, do time in food service, you know, at least once in their life so they appreciate servers more. I think they'd appreciate servers more if they, you know, everybody did a stint of working in food service.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Because I tell you what, nobody tips in Doherty's except for you. Like they never considered such a thing. Let's see if you can actually sit in these chairs. Do I look like I'm in this chair?
Yes, you are in the chair.
I am in the chair. Well, glory be.
Mm-hmm.
I pretend like I'm a rich person and I'm at this bar and someone's gonna come serve me. It's nice. I like this. I don't know if it's got a name or if somebody owns it or anything. But it's nice.
No, I doubt someone owned. It's probably state owned.
Well, maybe. I don't know. You good?
Yeah, that's a bit weird for me.
It's not that. It was. I mean, it's a little weird because it looks like your leg is kind of pressed up against the chair, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's not bad. I think I matched this furniture. Sort of like gold seats and black, and I
There you go.
kind of got
It
that
can be better.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so pretty. It's a shame.
No, you are
I
pretty.
think I see some clouds rolling in. We always say that.
Yeah.
You always say I'm pretty. Very nice of you.
But you are.
Well, you think so, and that's the important thing. I mean, one of these days you'll see a real pretty girl, and then you'll go, "Wow, what did I see in Judy?"
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you just maybe they don't have a lot of pretty women where you're from, and you think I'm one, but that's not really true. If I had been prettier, I would be able to, you know, I would won the Miss West Virginia competition like I planned.
You won't.
And then I would have, you know, launched my Hollywood, my Vinewood career. You know, that would have been a thing that would have happened.
Better than that.
What do you mean I want something better than that? Want to be something better than a... Well, that is important. It is true. But, you know, if I could be like a, you know, a Vinewood star and have a lot of money and your heart, that would be even better, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't care less if you have more money.
I know.
I love you the way you are.
Judy is really very glory. Or her lack of glory days. She did not win Miss West Virginia. She did not succeed in becoming a Vinewood star. Sloth is always very sweet. That's why he's my RP partner, because he's always very sweet and supportive of my characters. It says a cocktail menu, but the print's awful small on it. I don't know what they're selling for cocktails. I guess I could look more closely and see if I could see it.
The print itself is kind of blurry.
I can't zoom in when I don't know. Yeah. It does have pina coladas on. It does. Pina colada. I'm trying to think what else there's here. I can't really see. Oh, got mojitos and pina colada. Like, those are good outdoors drinks. Those are good summer drinks. That seems like a reasonable bar list for a place like this. It's out in the open air in the summertime in a very warm place, you know. I think this is a real nice bar. I've never seen it before. I didn't even notice it before. I wonder when they put it up. Might have been while I was working at Doherty's and I just didn't, you know. If they have enough people working on a thing like this, they can get it done pretty quick. All we need is like a
Yeah.
platform.
I mean, I didn't see this before.
No, I never saw it before. It'd be a nice place to have like a party or a wedding or something. Not nice, right?
For a wedding, I mean, yeah, if you like weddings at sea.
What did you say? A
It's
wedding
pretty
at
nice.
sea? What?
I mean, you know,
I mean, it's
what I
just a nice place for a wedding, I think, or a nice party.
Yeah. And probably people will get drunk and have to jump and try to swim.
You
And
think
then
they
wild
probably
guards.
would, right? You know.
I mean, it's pretty deep. Oh,
I don't know. I ain't been under it. I don't know how deep it is. Ain't that deep, I don't think. No, it's only a few feet deep. A couple feet. Well, alright, more than a couple feet, but it's not that deep.
yep, but it's enough to get drowned.
Well, you could drown in a cup of coffee if you wanted to. Hello, Seagull. How you doing? Oh, upset him. Well, that was worth exploring.
Yeah.
That was fun. We'll spend the storm in our, fake police station.
Ugh.
I don't know. Maybe it does. It is owned by the police because there's a bit of it that's locked, right? You can't get in. I kicked over their sandcastle. I'm such a monster.
That was
I'm a monster.
very.
It was a very bad sandcastle. Why do they leave all their stuff here?
I don't know why they
Oh,
leave
look,
this
another
stuff.
terrible sandcastle I can kick over. Oh, that one's kind of cute, actually. Don't mind that one. It's the one with these little lumps I don't like. That one. This one's cute. Look at this. That one's real cute. It's got a flag on it. It's got a flag on it. Oh, you can't hear me. You're way over there. I'm just kicking over the ugly sandcastles. She's not kicking over the pretty ones. She likes this one. This is a cute one. That one's cute. Don't knock that one over. That one's cute. That one's actually, they put in some effort. They didn't just take a bucket and fill it with sand and dump it over.
Oh.
Oh, there goes the weather. Well, it's still 15 minutes. But it's raining now. Oh, look, they ain't
Well,
any.
no locals.
Well,
It's raining
locals.
inside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's raining. I mean, it's raining. No, it's kind of raining a lot inside, isn't it?
Because the window's open.
Oh, I see. Well, over here's no window. It should be fine.
Whichever.
This is where we normally stand, because then we can look at the pier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be pretty new, that location, I would think.
Yeah, it wasn't there before.
I don't think it was there before.
No, it wasn't.
I wonder if it lights up at night or when it's dark out.
You have to check in the next night then.
Right? Yeah. For some reason, well, it's not for some reason. I have this little set that I like her to do, and unfortunately, it conflicts with the way it's done on another server. Which is a bit of a problem.
Well, I guess it's gonna be very nasty soon.
I think I may as well bind it, though. I have to bind it backwards for this server, though. Has to be done in this order on this server. But that doesn't work on my other server where I use it. Should work. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you kinda went to the window.
Yeah, now I'm better now. That's very nice. I mean, it's. I don't know if that's what you intended to do, but I mean, it's a way to see it. It's definitely a way to see it.
Yeah.
Look at this bad weather come rolling in.
This cloud's
I love how
getting
you can see
darker
her
and darker.
eyelashes. She has very long eyelashes now. I gave her long eyelashes. I gave her that.
But you know what I noticed? It's not as bad as previous days.
What?
The weather, it's not that bad like previous days. It was black, like a black abyss. It was very thundery.
Well, maybe the real bad weather hasn't rolled in yet. We still got a few minutes. You know?
Maybe.
Stank glasses. All of the little touches in this game are just hilarious, and I just like, I can't believe that it's a 10-year-old game. It's got so much detail and so much going for it. Like, you can barely see those, the pier now, because it's just so messed up. You can see
Heavy rain.
I can't see the you know, the Ferris wheel. We still have a few minutes.
I don't know where the Ferris wheel is. It's kind of not there.
It's there. Well, it's behind a tree probably for you.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a couple of trees there, and you might not see it because of the trees. I mean, we could run around in the rain, but it's getting a little cold, I find, with the wind.
No, let's stay here.
Wow.
I don't want to catch a cold or anything.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm having a cigarette. Why?
Not really.
What do you think I'm doing? I'm having a cigarette, Ricky. I'm familiar with how it works. I've smoked since I was 15 years old. I think I know how to
Oh
smoke.
my. I know. It was a bit
I gave
weird,
it up a
so
few
it's fine.
times. I did give it up a few times, but I'm not very good at giving up things, I guess, or not things I want to do like smoking.
Hmm.
And I work in bars and stuff, and it's almost impossible to not smoke if you work in bars and things.
Yeah.
Bars and restaurants, you know. Oh my God, you're now. Speaking about strange things happening, Nikki,
Did I put a mop in my mouth?
you put a cloth in your mouth like a
Yep.
you
Same thing I saw.
okay. Well, it's real peculiar what you're doing, and now you're not smoking
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Same for you.
Well, I'm just holding a cigarette. I'm barely puffing on it. I find I like to smoke 4 times because if I smoke any other way, it's just too frenetic for me. Like it's, twitchy. If you smoke
Smoke 4 times.
smoke 4 times, you just stand there and got
Hmm.
one arm propped on the other one, and you just stand there and smoke. There you go. You might
Yeah,
find that a little too girly though. I don't know.
it is.
All right, well then smoke 3 times maybe. Actually, I think smoking 2 times and smoking 3 times is kind
No,
of like
three
just
times is it twitchy.
eyes fidgety. I don't know why it's so weird. I don't know if there's any other ways just that
Hmm.
you can smoke.
Maybe.
No idea. Hey, Aoife.
Smoke one time.
She's rubbing on my foot. My kitty cat's rubbing on my foot. Well, we've confirmed that Aoife has stage 2 kidney disease, which is not great news. The average lifespan of a cat with stage 2 kidney disease is 3 years. But some of them live a lot longer. Some of them live up to 8, but she's already 10, so I'm not sure how long she's going to be with me. We're going to try to do some things to see if we can get her more hydrated and see how well she does. Going to put her on, kidney food, special kidney food. See if that helps. I'm going to give her more mushy treats and things that up her hydration. Yeah, I'd be very sorry to lose my little girl. But I suspected it when I saw some changes in her behavior over the last month or so. Like sitting beside her water bowl, which is kind of not great. But you'll always be my mascot. You'll always be my girl. Yeah. You just gotta try to do the best for you, that's all. And And if it comes to doing subcutaneous fluids, I've got experience with that. I did that with my previous cat for a year. I think pretty much a year. I did subcutaneous fluids. You don't want to do too much of that. They don't need it, but my previous cat got to the point where I just basically needed to do it three times a week or something, or 4 times a week. Quite a lot anyway. Okay, here comes the bad weather.
This
The
is your
real bad
emergency
weather's coming.
broadcast system.
Yep.
Still got Brad up though. You're right, it's not that dark. Well, I guess it's because, you know, it's not nighttime.
Maybe.
Hi, Dark Lancelot. How are you doing? You're standing in this little beach police department, just having a smoke, and watching the storm. It's one of our favorite places to spend the storm. How have you been? Oh, a new server. What new server's that? What did I hear about a new server recently? Somebody told me about a new server. I don't remember.
Yep. Really, really bad weather is
Oceanside.
almost upon us.
I know one called Ocean Drive. That is mainly UK based server. Ocean Drive. A friend of mine runs that. Casey Ricky, that's not ringing a bell. It might have been before my time.
Mm.
Oops, sorry, I hit my mic. I'm pretty happy. I mean, I haven't been doing it Onyx as much as I should. I was supposed to do Cozy's final solo eval, or solo eval on Sunday, but I was not feeling up to it. I was not feeling well. I have tinnitus all the time, but it was just screaming on Sunday for some reason, and I just felt bleh. So I bailed. I just did not feel right. I didn't feel like I could sustain the brain power needed to do that final and to do that kind of RP. I like EMSRP, I really do, but I just, like, some days you just don't feel like doing it. It's sort of like the Doctor RP. Sometimes you just do an arthritis glove. No, I don't. Actually, I haven't needed to. When I first started gaming, my left hand was very sore a lot because of the WASD,
well,
which I was not used to, but I have gotten quite used to it now. All right, I'll see you after the storm.
See you in a tiny bit. Or however the storm takes.
Yep.
This is not a test.
Yeah,
This
wouldn't
is
it,
your
Luke?
emergency broadcast system.
Sure, Dark Lancelot. I'd check it out. I have a look. You get like it's at the Discord. Yeah, it would be silly to have your main character be a doctor. That would be crazy. Like the character that I played the longest on the server, I played the most. would definitely not be a doctor character. Dark Lancelot knows something about doctor characters too, don't you? Crazy. Nuke, how many doctors have you played now, Nuke? How many doctors? I'm curious. Because you might have played some I don't even know about. You played a bunch of doctors on No Pixel. You're playing a doctor on here. Because you're also playing a cat on here. Just not something everybody can say. Don't know how long this storm is going to take. Hector, Ellen, Elena, Clarence, and Jess. That's 5. 5 doctors. That's a lot of doctors. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you get a doctor on here. I'm not logging into the storm, am I? That was like a minute ago. I don't think it'd be loading. Oh. Last time, Sloth and I did this. I was 1 and he was 2. Lucky numbers. Mo? Is that Mo? I know Mo's got his character on here. I hope I'm not just loading into the storm because that would be dumb. Am I like ridiculously early in here? Am I too early to... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not ridiculously early. I'm 5. Yeah, I mean, once you start doing doctor characters, I suppose you kind of... I mean, I don't really know how to do a doctor character yet. Cozy's basically an EMS in the hospital. I don't know that much doctor stuff. I do know some doctor stuff, but it's kind of specific. So I am just kind of making stuff up as we go along until we get a chance to learn operations and other stuff, medications. I've got like a note. I've got notes here on counseling. I've got some counseling stuff downloaded for therapy. You have to do a lot of. Yeah, that's true. I know it's true, but it's but I want to do a bit more. I want to do a little bit more. But a lot of what we see is just like bumps and bruises and people just needing picking up. And you try to make that interesting for them. You try to make each person's little scene as good as you can. But until we start doing things like blood work, I've actually got a little blood work form, so Cozy can requisition blood work. I did a little electronic signature for her, so she can sign things. Hello. All right. Look, the weather's got much better. I had a little nap there. It was good. I just dozed off.
I mean, look at the cloud. They're receding.
Yeah, they are receding. It's good.
Hmm?
Yeah, I just want to try to. I mean, I might never use it, but I just want to kind of give it a little bit of a something, something, you know. No particular reason. That reason have to have 4 legs and a tail? Is that the reason? Is that the reason? I don't know if when we'll ever run into Tennyson. If we ever will. Didn't run into Kitty Pickens, so I'm happy about that. Did Cat RP. Or you're gonna go do doctoring. I don't know what your schedule is like with your servers. Somebody was talking to me about Clarence, actually. Kevin? Kevin Sam? Kevin Sam? I don't know if you're still in, but I just thought of that. Mention Clarence. Maybe Clarence's father? Whatever, Cozy ran into him. And we're gonna have to connect our family bushes. Not that they're not already connected, they are. Because he's Dion's great grandfather or something, and Dion is engaged to Helen, who is Cozy's daughter, so we're already connected.
Mental health again.
Yep. I don't understand. I've tried it with my helmet off and with my helmet on, and it still wants to be some other helmet.
Yeah.
I don't understand how I can use my own helmet. It seems kind of dumb. I might write to the authorities and complain about how wasteful it is to have everybody have all these, helmets, and we just throw them on the ground after one time on the motorcycle. It's very wasteful. The entire city should be like knee deep in motorcycle helmets by now. If they're stuck around. But I mean, somebody comes and collects them, I guess, and stores them back on the motorcycles to force you to use them. Very strange, really. Go right here. Go right here.
Yeah.
You don't listen to me.
Right?
Yeah, go right.
Huh.
Yeah, and then go left up this parking lot. That's the way we come down. That left here, see?
Yeah.
That's the way we go down. It's the same way, but just in reverse.
Okay, what are we doing?
Well, we could do another construction job, and then we have $1,000
Sure.
and a couple hundred. There we go, from the window washing. I mean, $1,000 a day. If you make $1,000 a day, you're living large. We do have a pretty expensive motel room. I think it's great, though, and I see that we can easily afford it if we just keep doing construction jobs,
Yeah.
Do a couple of those. Like, I don't make all that much from bartending. But you just stand around and you make. Well, I think that maybe I don't know if the money goes in already to the bank, because I saw something that looked like the money that I made from one of the tickets, but I don't. So maybe you don't actually have to do anything. Maybe it goes right into your bank. I don't know.
No idea.
I mean, I don't know why. If they're already paying you the commission in your bank, I guess it's just a receipt to let you know that.
Maybe.
I don't home. In which case, do I keep them? I suppose I could just, store them in the hotel room until I figure out what to do with them in the
Did you ask
motel.
Seamus?
I haven't asked Seamus. No.
Yeah,
We had
well,
something else we had to talk about when I saw him last. Actually, I don't know if I mentioned it to you. Did I tell you
No.
about the fancy vodka?
a fancy what?
Fancy vodka.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I did. Right? There's
That you
four different kinds
wanted
of
to buy.
fancy vodka that these Russians came in and wanted to buy, but I didn't know what the price of it was. And so I asked Seamus, "What's the price of it?" And oh, could you try that again? Sorry, I just was hitting something. There we go.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to give it away for the same price as just the regular vodka, because I know some of that stuff is real expensive.
It's the small at the tattoo shop.
Oh, all right, that's good. That's quick. Now, for some reason, it will not let me get in the truck. If it wants to force me to drive this other freaking vehicle, and I don't want to. So we have to be off the site for me to get in the vehicle for some bizarre reason.
Don't forget the belt.
Oh yeah, because we were on our way to one of those when we had that little upset. It was very upsetting upset.
I think we were on our way to Wall City.
No, I don't think so. Because we would have just gone across Vespucci to do that, right? I think it was either this one or the one near the Angels of Death.
Maybe
It
was
would be one of
the
those
Angels.
two. I think, because that's what we were headed down the way we just came up, actually. And that don't make sense to go that way for Wall City. Well, I like the little one because it's fast and
Yeah.
you still get $500 for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy work and you don't have to put up 5 walls either. Although we got that down to a bit of a science, I think. We're real good. We do real good work at Wall City, and I don't understand why they tear it down every time we finish. They seem very particular.
Very picky.
Well, I don't understand. I think we're doing good work. And they're supplying the materials, so it can't be because the materials is cheap. I don't understand at all.
Same.
Yeah, be careful. It's right here that it happened. We got flung right out of there, right out of this truck, and rolling, and I got run over. You were hurt too, but you weren't hurt as bad as me because you didn't get run over. You got flung violently out of the cement. I don't understand what happened.
Oh no, it hit my head, but not that much as you.
Yeah, but you got a helmet on.
Well,
I got run over.
I know.
Fortunately, it weren't that bad. It was just my arm. My shoulder was hurting for a while. I couldn't really lift things for a little while, but it didn't hurt my leg, which is what I was real worried about, was that it was going to hurt my titanium leg. But maybe it's because I got a titanium rod in my leg that I'm like, the bionic woman and stuff, and I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, there.
Yeah, like Lindsay Wagner. my god. Oh. Well, you shouldn't put that box right by where we have to build the window, sir. That's just silly. That box is forever going to be in the wall now. Well, until they tear it down.
A what?
Well, there's a box here in one of the wall panels because I couldn't kick it out of the way. So I had to kind of build around it. And they're not going to be happy about that. They're going to tear this whole thing down just because of that. Well, I think it's because these panels are kind of crap. And that were the, we're the metal that we're putting the panels in, it looks a little warped to me.
Yeah.
But that's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault that their materials are bad. Oh, good, it sort of fixed it. It's sort of fixed now. Maybe if we do a perfect job, they won't tear it down next time. Oh, you shouldn't knock those things into the hole either, because then you just pour the cement on top of it, the concrete, and they stick up. They won't like that either. This is one of the clothes I'm wearing. The outfit she's wearing today is one of her new work outfits she just bought. She has a theory about plunging necklines are necessary for women who work in bars because then they get more tips, except it's absolutely not true in her case. She never gets any tips. Nobody thinks to tip, which I think is kind of odd, that people don't think to tip in the U.S. I can understand people from other places not tipping because it's not part of the culture, but in the U.S., it definitely is part of the culture, and it's part of the expected compensation of somebody who's they are broke it. So they don't. Bars don't have to pay you because they expect you to get tips, and they don't have to pay you as much. Here in where I am, there's a minimum wage, and bars still have to make that minimum wage, even if it's slightly lower than the regular minimum wage, because of the. They do acknowledge there's tips or a thing too, but at least it's some kind of a living wage. Oh. I can do it. Just go get the truck.
Alright.
And knock that other thing out of the way so you don't knock it in. There you go. Actually, this is still considered the job site. I think I have to go across the street to be out of the job site so I can get in the truck. You're hitchhiking every time. I'm coming.
No, not you. That guy. Just honk at us.
Oh, alright. They one of the angels of death?
Maybe.
Oh, what? What?
No,
Why'd
the
you go
truck was. The truck was like wanting to go other direction.
Well, you're the
It was
master of
weird.
this truck. You tell it what to do.
You would think so.
You would think so, and you'd be right too if you just, you just have to tell it who's boss. That's all.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're the boss. Like it says so. I mean, you can go
No.
that. Yeah, you can. You can go over and up that ramp. That
I
little ramp.
can, but no, it's longer.
It's I congratulate you though on not, giving in to your instinct, which is to drive miles out of the way. I'm rubbing off on you. I can tell.
Listen.
All right, all right. I can tell that my influence is good on you because you're actually starting to do what I would do. And obviously, I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
It's not that I'm a brain box either. It's not that I know what I'm doing most of the time, but I do have a good clue about how to get around in this
Me and
city.
you. No idea what I'm doing most of the time.
Yeah,
Just instincts.
that's right. Well, we can go to the Legion Square Bank and we could park and we could have a little picnic while waiting for this debate to happen.
We can.
I got some food.
I
You got some
mean,
food?
Yeah, I have chicken something.
Oh, all right. Well,
It's somewhere in my pocket.
I still have some that cod with ginger that I got at the.
Mmm.
Oh. I should always remember to check the
Isn't it that thing
box
soon?
of these things because there's stuff in it. You just have it. It's
Like
half
in
an
an
hour.
hour.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Alright.
Well, I mean, half an hour and 6 minutes or something like that.
So
And if we
basically
don't
30 seconds.
if we don't want to listen, then I mean, if it's boring, we'll just go.
To be honest, probably gonna be boring.
Yeah, it might be. Well, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll see.
I really do not understand why I have this instinct to put that motorcycle helmet over my existing motorcycle. It's
I don't know. Weird.
I wonder if there's some way to tell the manufacturer of this motorcycle that we do not want their motorcycle helmets, and to please stop giving them to us because we just
I kinda doubt.
just kind of I've never experienced that in any other city. If I'm back in Atlanta or in Bluefield or wherever I was, I never had like a motorcycle ride where they just kept forcing you to wear
Yeah.
somebody else's motorcycle helmet. It's so weird.
You know what I have? 69 bucks in my pocket.
Well, well, well. See, like this was the amount of money. This was her commission for the vodka. Yeah, I don't know where they'd have this thing. I mean, you could try parking that round the back of Legion Square.
What? We need to park this. The workers are gonna get it.
Like I said, around the back. I was just saying you could park it round the back of Legion Square there. Oh, you're gonna just park it and come back. You just go through that little alleyway right there. I don't know where they would have this debate. They're all wet. Maybe they'll have it in here. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm not putting that cursed parking where you put your car and
you went to the other one, did you? All right. Well, there's plenty around here. I don't know where they're going to stand, in the middle of the water?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe.
up here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know where they would go.
There is no podium or anything.
No, there's nothing.
Unless they wanna be like standing here yelling.
I don't know. I don't know what they want.
I don't know.
Well, maybe I could try to sit on this thing, but I think it's kind of low. Right?
What?
That's low, and that's high. Those are like two imperfect places to sit. Is it not bad?
It's fine for me.
All right. Oh. I guess it's okay. I don't know why Chinese food looks so much like a hamburger, but you know. Oh, this soju's delicious. I never had soju before. I'm gonna give it a little water chaser though. Well, actually, I mean, there's a whole half hour. Did you want to go do something? Well, I don't know what we'd do. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could go to the bar and see if anybody's there.
Sure.
May as well.
I mean, let's. I was thinking about like a walk.
Well, we can have a walk too if we want.
Yeah,
We
like
can
a
walk
walk.
over there.
I mean,
We could walk over to the
yeah.
bar, and if there's nobody there, we can
Mhm.
walk back.
Yeah, I mean, there is no rush.
There's that new nightclub, but I don't know if anybody's
sorry.
there. It's not really the right. You just being kind of sarcastic
Pardon?
there.
Hey, we should catch up over a
Yeah, you better run.
You want coffee? The bean machine there over on the other side of Legion will sells coffee. That's nice.
I got mine from the 24/7 shop.
Yeah, but I mean
It's probably
I think
cold
the
by
bean
now.
machine stuff has got much nicer coffee.
Hmm.
The problem with the 24/7 stuff is I think they make it with instant or something. Like it's not that good.
Yeah.
It always
well,
tastes like kind of weird to me. Yeah, that's where that nightclub is. Noxious
Where?
or whatever it's called. That down that alleyway. Remember we saw it?
The Nebula.
Nebula, right? Not
Yeah.
noxious. I mean, just nebula.
Noxious.
I just remember. I knew it started with an N. That's all I can remember.
I mean, when you drink too much, yeah, you get noxious.
No, not well. Noxious is like it kind of smells bad.
No, nauseous.
No, that's nauseated. Yeah, that's a different
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
That's not the word I meant.
Ah, okay.
I'm pretty sure there won't be anybody there because Monday's not a time when they normally open. A lot of bars are closed on like Tuesdays, Mondays or Tuesdays, because people work
And
all
Wednesdays.
weekend. But well, yeah, I mean, technically speaking, the only official hours that Doherty's is open is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Lady, what are you doing?
Going through a garbage can.
She doesn't know what's inside there.
Yeah, I know, but if she don't go through it, she won't find out. What were you doing?
I'm here.
What were you doing? Helping her look through the garbage can?
No. Oh my god. No.
You ain't got
No,
no
nonsense.
signs up. There was no signs up at all.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, there's a sign there that somebody left for Shane Doherty. Alright, well, we don't have to, we could just walk. Continue our walk.
Yeah, we can walk. It's not that far.
Oh, it ain't far. These boots are made for walking. They feel quite comfy.
Oh, I'm glad.
I have absolutely no idea why there would be a musical about that thing on the phone. I have no idea why there would be a musical about that. That seems like a really odd thing. Is like gonna have like series of musicals about different punctuation marks. Exclamation mark, the musical.
Question mark musical.
Semicolon, the musical. And then you could have
Tilde the
colon.
musical.
You could have colon the musical, and the people think it's a medical show.
Colon.
Colon, yeah. I don't know. I just don't understand why there's a musical about a hashtag, because that's just that thing on the phone that you get like a number sign. Sir.
Hold your horses, mister.
Well, I mean, it is a green light. I guess he's right, but you know.
That doesn't mean run us over.
Well, no, he shouldn't run us over. Like, I'd like to try this coffee place, but it's never open. It's Crucial Fakes. But we could go get a coffee down at the other bean machine.
Sure. Let's get some coffee.
We can walk through, or we can walk around. Whatever you like.
We have to run through it.
I don't know if they're if they have to set up a microphone and a podium or something, or if they just expect them to yell, like you said. I don't think the acoustics are very good in here.
Unless nobody gonna show.
Well, maybe not. I mean, if the candidates can't even be bothered to show up, then what kind of election they're going to be? I wanted to hear their platforms. So I don't know anything about those people. I don't know. Well, except that one guy seems to be a communist, which is, you know, kind of odd.
Oh, that guy with the sickle and the...
With the sickles on his... Yeah, it's the same guy running for mayor.
Jesus. I hope no.
That guy's enjoying his coffee. Why that other mean machine ain't open? I don't know why there's so many coffee places like within like a few blocks of each other. Hi, ma'am. How you doing? Oop. That's all she sells is coffee. She got donuts there, but she won't let you have them.
Nope.
I don't know why.
I know why. She's keeping them for the gobblers.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We just sit here and have our coffee.
We can.
I told you about how I was robbed my first day in the city.
Yeah, you did. I wish I was there. I was gonna show them something.
Yeah, well, we didn't even know each other then.
What I was gonna show them.
Hang on just a sec. I just have to
A
check
fist.
something. I'm just hearing voices and I don't know where they're coming from, so I'm trying to find out. Where are the voices coming from? Oop. Boy, I could have written that better, couldn't I? Yeah, just go sit here and savor this coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. It's a pretty nice place. Well, she'd be starting in about 15 minutes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah, little coffee date, Moo. How you doing? I really do want to get Judy and Ricky into doing more crime, but right now they're building capital and hanging out, getting to know each other because they've just been together for a relatively short time. He has pretty much said he's madly in love with her. She hasn't said that to him per se, but he doesn't seem to mind. So. They're slightly different places in their relationship, but that's okay. He's not rushing her. Yeah, says she's very fond of him. And she's very attracted to him. So he seems happy enough with that. I guess it's going to take place in the nighttime. It's going to be weird. I don't think even got lights or anything.
Mm-hmm.
No. That's Sylvia right there.
Well, we'll see.
I don't even know if they're going
Did
to...
they say
I mean,
Legion
they-
Park or Legion
they
Square?
said Legion Square, I think, at 7
Oh, I
o'clock
see.
is going to be the debates. That's what
Mhm.
they said.
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
it's going. Hello, pussycats. No,
Hello.
it's going to be a Legion Square. It's right over that way.
Yeah, right over that way. We were here.
Yeah.
We just came and had a coffee, and we're just going to listen to the debates.
Oh, well, that's nice. I don't know if I think one party is not going to show up, but I'll be there at the very least. So,
Oh, were you the Dr. Leapshitz that's running?
yes, I am in the flesh.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Judy, and this is Ricky. And
Hello, Judy and Ricky.
we're pretty new in town, so we, wanted to kind of learn a little bit about, how things are done around here. And I figured, going to the debates might be a good way to do that.
Oh, absolutely. It sounds like a great idea to get a footing, so to speak, or at least a little
Yeah.
bit of knowledge about
I
it.
mean, I don't really know what all the issues are in town, but one thing I'd like to see is if we could get some kind of ordinance to stop you from being forced to wear somebody else's motorcycle helmet every time you get on a motorcycle, which is really inconvenient for me because I got my own motorcycle helmet and it won't let me use it.
Yep, that's I can certainly try to look into it.
I
It
don't
sounds
know
like a
if it's something beyond your control. Like, I don't even know who's, like, that sounds like a state thing to me.
yeah, it really does. But I don't know. I can always ask
It
in
just
case
seems
I
kind of
find anyone.
peculiar. I thought I'd bring it up. But, I mean, I'm sure there's more pressing issues than that. Like, why can't
Oh
we
yeah.
buy, where are all these real estate agents that are supposed to be around? Because they,
Well, they've had quite a few hiccups, so
yeah.
they're trying to get back on track at the moment. I had a conversation with them today, actually. So they're trying to rebuild. There was some internal structural issues.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because we got a motel room, and I count myself lucky to have that, but it's quite expensive to keep renting motel rooms.
Yeah, they're real expensive.
Well, I don't know if the one we're in is especially posh, but it's $1,500 a week, which is quite a lot.
Yeah, it's really way too much to me.
I mean,
if
it's a
you
lovely location, and the room is real nice and everything, but it's
mm,
still a motel room for $1,500 a week. That's a lot of money. I mean, we can afford it
yeah,
because we do, construction jobs, and they get paid $500 for one of those, and that's pretty good.
yeah, but it's a lack of a lot of money. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
you know,
considering everything, you could buy cars and like a motorcycle for almost that much money. That's a lot of money.
yeah. And if you do purchase a house or a business, indeed, if you take out a loan on it, you only have to pay $1,000 a month, from what I understand.
A
So it
thousand
doesn't make
dollars a
sense.
month. That
Yeah.
seems like that's a very good deal for a loan. Because honestly, that's not very much money.
No, and I suppose it depends on the price of the housing as well. But for a $30,000 house, you need a deposit of 33%, and then you pay $1,000 a month. If I haven't
Mm.
confused something with it, but no.
Do you know if they sell if they like have apartments that they sell or like condominiums, I guess they'd be called. But do you know if they got
Yeah,
those or if there's just houses they sell?
no, I do think that it is apartments or flats or whatever you want to call them, condominiums. Yeah, no, I think they sell them as well. I'm
Okay,
not
and
sure.
I just don't know how much they cost. I mean, I was worried because if a motel room is $1,500, I figured that an apartment would be thousands and thousands. But maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, I think once Dynasty 8 gets everything under control, we'll be in a better spot to know.
Yeah, because I mean, I'd like to get a place. Like Ricky and I want to get a place, but we're just doing the motel thing right now. And I count myself lucky because we were
Hmm.
able to get a room, because I think they're all taken,
I
certainly at
think
our
so
motel.
too. Yeah, I think it is well taken at the moment, sadly.
I think there was only
Yeah.
like three left. Ricky, was it three when we got our place? There's three
Uh,
left or four?
3 left, yeah.
Three left, yeah. So we were, if
Mhm.
we delayed it any longer, we wouldn't have a place. So,
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
well, I guess
Ay,
that's
ay,
one of
ay.
the issues that you can look into if you get to be the mayor. That
Hmm.
we need more housing for people, affordable housing.
Oh, that is one of my main pillars of my campaign, to make housing and indeed businesses in economically disenfranchised area of Los Santos be more affordable. Tax breaks, what such housing and so on and so forth and leniency when it comes to loans. I mean, God knows, people need housing.
They do need housing, and some of them weren't going to qualify for any loans or anything on account of they, got no landlords that can say that they are a good tenant because they haven't got a place to live.
No, exactly.
Like that lady at the motel, I don't think she knows us from Adam, so I don't think she'd recommend us to a landlord,
No, exactly.
or to
They
a
can
loan
be a bit.
company. I mean, I can say that we've been living at the Pereira Beach Motel for quite a while and affording that, so that should, from the sound of it, be enough.
Yeah, but you'd be surprised. These landlords aren't exactly the most wholesome of people.
Well, I guess I don't know. I guess it depends on where in town you want to live.
Oh, 100%.
I do like the
100%.
beach. Like we got a nice like the piers right across the street from the motel, and we could go down there. It's quite
Mm,
nice, easy to get to the beach. We got a little
yeah.
teeny tiny postage stamp swimming pool in there too. It's not so great though.
It's full
Locals
of
are
locals,
it's
though.
full of locals, yeah.
Oh,
Except at night, I think they're.
unsanitary.
Well, yeah. I
Indeed.
mean, you don't really want to go in the water when they go in it. I think they pee
No.
in it. I think they pee in it.
Yeah. Yeah, too many sausages in the soup, so to speak.
I think you're right. I think
Mm,
you're
Yeah.
right. Well, I guess it must be time to start moseying over there. See if you got
think
a crowd of
so.
people. I
Well,
feel
let's
like I got a
hope.
private audience here with, a chance to ask
Mm.
questions ahead of time.
Well, of course. I'm more than happy to answer any question at whatever time, as long as I'm available.
And the election starts today, is that right?
Yes. Oh, God.
Oh, look, there's. Oh, I guess they're expecting casualties because there's EMS here and the weasel.
Excited?
So
Yeah.
pet store.
I'm looking forward to it.
If you're looking to clean
Yeah.
your,
It's good.
you know, I feel like that's a crude term to use, but
So yeah, my main concerns are like public safety, and how we're how the city bouncing back and healing from in the wake of the riots.
Are you writing this down, Paul?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so you want to know what the candidates are going to do for, when it comes to dumping and things such as that. Perfect.
Yeah, environmental
Yeah,
protections, and
environmental
also just
protection,
the
safety, just overall.
yeah, and also the general mental health and well-being of the city in the wake of the riots.
Right.
Helping the city to heal.
They actually were planning to open a new police station, and they were going to arrange a
Dr. Lipschitz,
riot,
hello.
and the community just
Glad you could make it.
arranged it, and it worked really beautifully. They were very happy.
Fantastic. All right. Well, we
I
got
have a
Ray and we got
question.
Dr. Lipschitz. Yeah, what's your question?
All right, so I want to know which candidate is willing to replace the soil and grapeseed.
Okay, whoa, all down to the...
Yeah.
No, that's a good question, and I actually have an answer, but we'll wait for the debate
Perfect.
to talk
Wonderful.
about that.
Thank you. I just want my lemons back. That's all
Oh,
I care
gosh.
about.
I've got so many ideas, just like things just like swirling through my head right now. I'm supposed to be focusing on this debate, and I'm just thinking, oh my
Yep.
gosh, there's so many things I
Clean my
need to do.
lemons. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Still have gang signs with me.
Make a list, pussycat, so you don't forget it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Sorry.
Now, do you want me on the megaphone or not?
probably not.
That's you. No, probably not.
I think the megaphone is it messes with the audio a little bit, so it's a little harder to understand what you're saying.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't pick up on the camera so well.
Yeah.
It's but it hold like a hoop.
Yeah, I'll skip it.
Yeah, if you're okay with speaking real loudly.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh, you're that last of the EMS named Leaf who picked me up one time. I mean, off the ground.
Ah,
You know what I
We have
mean?
food.
Uh,
Pete.
I'm really
Sorry.
bad with names and faces, but I got
Oh,
a really
you-
good memory for
you-
injuries.
So are
Hold on.
we
Never
Yeah.
mind, I-
you up off the
Well,
ground?
we
Sorry.
got
Opposite.
we got thrown out of a cement mixer on our way to do a construction job, and it ran over me, and it hurt my arm real bad.
Oh, where,
and then,
where are you thinking
and
about
Ricky
staying?
had he had his helmet on, or, you know, his construction helmet on at least, but he got a very
Oh,
sore
yeah.
head. It was
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
run down to us because your trainee was around the corner or something, and they couldn't figure out how to get the ambulance started.
Yeah, yeah.
They were sleeping together?
Yeah,
Who was sleeping
I was
together?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't
they were
know. That
sleeping
lady's
together.
talking about
Contagious.
Lady, who was sleeping together?
who were
Oh, who's
sleeping
sleeping together?
together.
Lady, who's sleeping?
They were roommates.
Sorry.
They probably were just roommates, you know.
She wouldn't tell me anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, madam.
Hello, sir.
Hi, my name's Martin Casella. I work with Weasel News, and I am here to see if you have any questions for any of the candidates here today that Weasel News will be able to get put across to them for you.
Well, interestingly, I was talking to Dr.
Paul, move
Lipschitz
to one of the other
in the
lanes.
bean machine just before, and we walked over here together, and we were talking about housing. That was
You
seemed
know,
to be
that-
like it's one of the hugest issues here in the
Yes,
city.
madam, and I will say people are talking about how do they plan to keep the housing economy balanced. That's one of our top questions here tonight, and I do
Yeah,
appreciate
absolutely.
keeping up here in contact with us.
Yep, yeah. Well, that and the motorcycle helmets that just we got litter all over the ground, and I don't understand
Yeah,
why I would
okay.
have to wear somebody else's motorcycle helmet when I got my own. You know,
Okay.
it's kind of weird.
Now, the question here as well is, do you have any other questions that I could write down here for you?
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, there was riots, and I was concerned about the city after the riots, and if that,
Mhm.
you know, had issues settled down a little bit between the police and the gangs in the South Side, or the people of, or the residents of the South Side, I should say, and to make sure that, you know, that won't happen again. I hope somebody is, you know, helping with the tensions
Hey, what's up,
and
Percy? How you doing today,
interceding there, when that could be the mayor and council, I suppose, if they're up for it.
So your
Yeah,
question essentially is, what are they currently doing, or what are their plans to ensure that those tensions are taken care of?
Exactly, to make sure that we don't have another riot on our hands in a few weeks, because the police are probably going to fuck up again.
Oh, okay. Sounds good, John. Okay.
I mean, not that they necessarily did that time. I really don't know too much about it, but it sounded to me like they were, you know, they had a warrant to do way too much than, you know, go to other people's houses instead of ones that they had reasonable suspicion about. Who polices the police, I guess, is the question.
Okay. Well, I have that written down here, ma'am, and I do appreciate you talking with me today.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Do you have any questions, sir?
Hello. No, she answered.
Time's up, Mark.
That's my boyfriend. He I guess he lets me speak for him somehow.
Well,
You know, I can keep on feeding.
I mean,
I
he's
had the
quite an
same question
intelligent.
about the housing.
Yeah, the housing is pretty much on everybody's minds, I think.
Yeah, because
Oh yeah.
we know that Dynasty 8 is a thing, but
Actually,
they're
that'll work.
however elusive. We can't even
Yeah.
Alright, sorry.
get them.
The
Yeah.
Dynasty 8 Bigfoot.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing, right? I've
Yeah,
never seen a
they're,
Dynasty 8
like,
or a
not
Bigfoot,
existing
so
or
maybe they
hiding
don't even
somewhere.
exist. I don't know.
Well,
we
it
have
took
to
me
pay,
about
like-
a week that I finally managed to get in contact with one.
Oh my God, that's so lucky. But then, you know, I saw on the bulletin board something about they lost a whole bunch of information and now everybody's got to contact them again, unless it was one or two people that you talked to, which
Well,
just
what they
seems very,
told
very
me-
careless. And in this day and age with computer backups, you'd expect them to have like a backup.
Yeah. The thing that I was kind of most disappointed by, I guess, or what they told me, is that you can't really pick out your own house.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, they basically said that they got certain ones for sale. If there's one you really want, they can go and knock on the door and see if the owner wants to sell. But
That's so weird.
Yeah, really unimpressive. After I went through like every house in Vespucci to find the one that I like, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, what are they doing? Just sort of saying, okay, this house is on sale today, and if you don't like it, you can lump it.
Yeah, they basically said, yeah, you gotta go out there with one, and they'll help you pick one out.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I
I
don't
just
like
was
that.
looking for an apartment in Vespucci Beach. That's what I'd like to get, and I don't know whether they got any in there or not.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, I have my
I can-
dream house, so I spun a Pacific One.
Yeah, well, I hope you get it.
Yeah, me and Ocean are gonna try to get a beachfront place together, split the costs, because it's gonna be expensive.
How much do you think it's going to be to buy a house on the beach?
Minimum 100 grand.
That is so expensive.
11, what?
Yep.
He said a minimum of 100 grand to buy a house in the beach.
Yep, we're looking at a place on
You
right
mean
off the
around
beach.
the Chumash area? These
No,
beaches?
no, it's there's that row of really tall houses right
Oh
off
yeah,
the beach.
along the
The
road
luxury
there.
ones, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my.
they're minimum
Oh
100
my.
grand for those. Minimum
Jesus.
60 grand for a Chumash house.
But you have to like have a down payment and then pay like every month or
Yeah,
something
you
for
can.
it.
Mhm.
You can take
Maybe.
out a loan, which is you have to put 30%
Ugh.
up. But yeah, we have.
Wow. So if you want $100,000 houses, you have to come up with $30,000.
Well, we managed to get together 50. We've been working a lot.
Yeah, I guess. But we ain't got anywhere near that amount. But we're working on it. But our needs are a little simple. I don't have a dream house or anything.
Ugh. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we have to work hard for that.
Yeah, it's rough. Housing is rough.
Can all y'all in the crowd? Can y'all hear Paul?
Yeah, we can hear Paul. Yeah.
Speaker. Fantastic. Everybody, I'd like to welcome you to the first Los
Jesus.
Santos Mayo 8. Unfortunately, Silas Rose could not be here today, but we have both of our candidates, Dr. Lipschitz and Ray Mundo. This is going to be proudly sponsored by Weasel News, and I'm Paul Sterling, host. Now, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to be asking a few questions. We went around the city getting, questions that the people want answers for. After that, we'll open up the floor to some questions, but candidates, you are going to have 1 minute each to answer these questions. I want no fighting, no scratching, no biting.
Well, yeah, Sylvie's got the nails for
Yeah,
that.
that's not fun.
That shouldn't be a problem, Paul.
Fantastic. All right, well, let me go ahead and get our first question. The first question is, how are you going to make it easier to getting a gun license? Dr. Lipschitz, you have 1 minute.
Well, I recently applied for a weapons license, and to my horror, when I opened up the application, it was a confusing mess. I wrote a lengthy email to Justice Fontaine about this, using words within the question such as accomplice. That is in and of itself a direct implication that the accomplice is someone who has accompanied a criminal or someone who's done something wrong. To answer if that's, good idea. If it's permissible to shoot someone if your accomplice is in danger. Mean that if police indeed tackles another individual that you're allowed to shoot the police as they are in imminent danger of harm. I find the whole form to be a bit confusing, and I have already sent over my viewpoints and critique to Justice Fontaine. Questions weren't even numbered. So, in that regard, I suppose making it easier by verifying all the questions.
All right. Ray, same question.
Well, Paul, as someone who unfortunately themselves cannot obtain a gun license, I think that one thing that could be done is everyone in this city has a right to protect themselves no matter what. We do have people who find themselves on the wrong side of the law, and those people can get themselves a felony or something like that. And I do believe if you're not a violent felon, you still have the right to protect yourself. I would like to speak with the PD myself and Chief Justice Fontaine to try and work something out for people who don't have violent felonies so they do have a way to protect themselves in the city. You never know what's lurking around any corner here. So you need to be able to be ready, be able to protect yourself. I also would like to speak with them about lowering the price of the application process even more. And I do believe that if a gun is sold to a felon, it should be tracked regularly, such as, limiting a number of ammunition they can have and such like that. I think these are good points for this.
All right, Ray, and we're going to be moving on to our next question we have here. How are you going to help people with safety and environmental movements? Oh my God!
I'm sorry, pause that question for me.
No, this is just a question for both. Such as chemical dumping, glass on beaches, things of that nature. Dr. Lipschitz.
Well, as I have written on my posters before, and I continue to advocate of opening up an health and safety board as well as an environmental protection agency. I want to make sure that all citizens of
smell.
Los Santos are able to fulfill their duties in occupational matters and indeed private matters without the fear of falling down ladders, to get stuck in a sewer grate and break their foot off, not to slip and fall. I want to make sure that all areas are as safe as they can be. I want there to be skilled, educated individuals who are able to overlook these sort of, well, not overlook, supervise is the word I'm looking for. As for the Environmental Protection Agency, I want there to be hefty fines for littering. I want there to be, as part of the Environmental Protection Agency, someone who goes around and makes sure that there isn't a lot of littering on the beaches and so on and so forth.
Fantastic. Ray, we're going to pass the question off to you.
Thank you, Paul. I also agree with Dr. Lipschitz on this matter. I do believe environmental protection and
Do you want to
safety
go for that?
board is mandatory
David?
for the city. Also, would like to create OSHA as well to make sure people working in jobs are also safe. I think that industries and companies need to be held accountable. If they are doing illegal chemical dumping, they need to be held to the highest standard of the law, with fines and things such as that. Perhaps we can start something here on the beach, especially down in Vespucci, where the beach is cleaned regularly early in the morning. I think along with OSHA as well, we need to make sure that there are people in place, like she said, to supervise, to make sure that everyone is working in a safe environment, to limit any hazard to themselves, and make sure that they don't become injured on their job so they can continue to make their pay, to pay their bills, to pay their rent, what have you, sir.
All right, and that will be time for you. All right, now the next two questions, we're going to start with you, Ray, and then pass it on to Dr. Lipschitz. Now, this is probably our most popular question that was asked. So, at this time, Los Santos continues to grapple with the housing affordability crisis. What are you going to do, enlisting such as policies, to ensure that all residents have access to safe and affordable housing options?
Thank you, Paul. I can understand that that is a big topic here today. One thing I would like to really focus on is housing in the South Side. Every citizen needs to understand that not every single one of us are dealt the same hands of cards. As someone who worked their way out of the South Side themselves, I do understand that struggle completely. It's very difficult for citizens to make money, especially those who find themselves in trouble with the law and are unable to get jobs. There are other means of making money that may not have anything to do with what is law abiding, but there needs to be a system in place where this housing is affordable. People need to understand that there is a lot of poverty in the South Side, and if these people can't afford a basic human right of just shelter, then the system needs to change. And I would like to work with Dynasty 8 to work on some sort of policy to ensure that housing is affordable for those who live in the South Side, because they deserve it, and it is their right as human beings to have somewhere safe to exist.
All right, fantastic. And Dr. Lipschitz.
Well, I actually spoke to Dynasty 8 today, and I got a great deal of insight from what she had to say. Bianca, who I spoke to, like I've said before, I do want to open up these revitalization projects where people who are economically disenfranchised have the capability and the option to work with Fleeka Bank as well as Dynasty 8 in making the payments on the loans on houses in these economically deprived areas, to have better options for them, to be more lenient, to create opportunities for them to, in the long term, be able to sustain this housing that they have been given. As I understand it from Dynasty 8 at the moment, that there are indeed things that they are already doing. They are trying to ensure that housing will be affordable, and what I heard in Southside, the absolute maximum cost that they had sold a house for at this point was $30,000. I don't think $30,000 is way too much, but I do think it might be still a little bit too high. So working with Dynasty 8, I think we can find a good solution on how to solve that.
All right, Dr. Lipschitz, you are reaching time on. And for our next question here, let me just find it. All right, so the next question comes from the Tow Truckers Union. The Tow Truckers Union would like to be paid federally by the government of Los Santos because pay is currently not sustainable. How can you assist?
All right. Well, the Tow Truckers Union I know are working hard. I see them quite often as I drive through the city. And I do believe that, especially with them working closely with the police force and, seizing vehicles and impounding them, it is important that they are funded federally. They are hard workers who are constantly working around the clock to provide a service for the city, whether it's working with law enforcement and or removing abandoned
can I have
vehicles
keys
that
to
are
your
impeding
outbound?
traffic and are a hazard to the citizens here who are
I'll
driving.
be there in a minute, okay?
I do believe that they deserve so much more pay than they're already getting, and I would like to work with the government myself to make sure that they are getting a pay they deserve. Perhaps we can talk about benefits for them as well, such as insurance, 401k, and retirement, such as that, so they don't have to worry about their future.
Fantastic. Dr. Lipschitz.
Well, I have not personally spoken with the Tow Trucks Union, but from what I understand, when it comes to payment at the moment, the tow truckers make about $5 every 20 minutes and about $70 to $80 per impounded vehicle. I don't think that the amount of work put in is being represented in the pay that they're getting currently. Now, I would love to have a conversation with the Tow Truckers Union and see what they think is feasible, because everybody
Hey, Buck.
needs be able to live off of the money that they make from jobs.
How's it going?
Lord knows tow
Pretty good,
trucking
pretty good.
is very,
AOD and
very
Lost are
difficult.
both here, just so
It
you
is
know.
physically demanding. It is not
Yeah, man.
something that we all
Alright.
can do
I have
due
eyes.
to physical limitations. And I want to make sure that a vital service such as tow trucking is being looked
So what
after.
be over fucking Miami?
However, I don't have all the knowledge on tow trucking, and therefore I would try to have a conversation with the union before I make a grand statement or grand speech about it. As I want information and clarity before I take a big decision.
Fantastic. All right. Now we're just going to do every question. We're going to flip. But next question is going to be for Dr. Lipsch. Doctor, what strategies do you propose for improving education and investing in our university?
Well, I think that the city itself needs to be giving grants out to people who are in economically
Yeah, he's
difficult
running for mayor.
situations to be able to afford to go to university.
Legally, I don't think that's allowed,
I'm
but you know,
very
whatever.
much so interested in working with those who are willing to work at the university to see if we can figure
what do we know?
something out to get a renovation company, a construction company in and opening up the university. I would personally like to teach at the university, as I do have two PhDs
Oh,
and
Jesus
one MD.
Christ.
I think that education is vital for every functioning society. If we aren't educated, if we do not have learned people, we are going to fall.
I'm sorry for not talking too much. I am taking this opportunity to just have something to eat. For supper.
We need education. And I think that economical plans focuses on education are very much so needed. Now, I haven't had time to talk to people about education in particular. I'm very interested in talking with people who have a passion for it as well.
Fantastic. Right?
Thank you, Paul. I agree with Dr. Lipschitz on this, although I myself am not qualified to be a professor of anything. I do believe that we should definitely look into getting the university open, offer financial assistance for people who would like to better their lives, as education can lead to better jobs and create better opportunities for those who choose to go down that route. I also would like to, through the university, I would also like to create public programs that are free to the public, such as literacy programs for those who are illiterate.
Y'all need
I've met a few people here in the city who have told me that they do not know how to read. So I think programs like that could be vital to the community.
Yeah, teach us how to read.
You're gonna read one day.
One day.
All right. Now our next question is going to be, what specific initiatives
for
will you
leaving.
implement to support local entrepreneurs and small businesses?
This is a great question, Paul, because local local businesses help the wheels in the city move. Small businesses are the backbone of the community. I would like to work with the Plika Bank for creating easy loans for those who have great ideas that would benefit the community. Would also like to create a public program.
If he just suddenly stopped talking.
Well, as I stated yesterday and will continue to state today
Hear her.
and work towards as your mayor, I find it incredibly important to let people who live in a certain part of the city have whatever right of way when it comes to opening up businesses in that particular area. We want people from Southside to be able to open up their businesses in Southside, for example. We don't need someone who comes from another part of town to stroll in and think that they can overtake and gentrify the area. We need people who are passionate members of each community in which they represent to be able to open up these businesses. Now, as I stated before, tax breaks, tax cuts for those businesses are a necessity. Working with the most passionate people who provide us with great business plans, and working with them and Fleeka and indeed Dynasty 8 to make sure that their dreams are a possibility indeed. Money shouldn't be the only subject that people consider when they open up a business. I think it is important to let those who might not be able to open up businesses otherwise to have this opportunity.
Great answers, great answers. All right, Dr. Lipschitz, how do you plan to improve the relationship between law enforcement and the community of Los Santos?
I RP'd with
As I stated yesterday,
Sylvia Lipschitz's
in order
character
to improve upon the
and
relationship between
player
PD
on
and
Ignite
the
when I
citizens
first
of
got
Los Santos,
on Ignite in
I
May
don't
last year,
think that police
and
presence
just
in
loved
the
every
form
second of it.
antagonistic behavior
Wonderful
in
person
certain
to
parts
RP
of
with.
Los Santos is needed.
So funny, so
What
creative.
I think is needed is some form of transparency, some form of invite to the public to come talk to police officers in a good manner. I don't think that the showcase of display of emotion that we had a week and a couple of days ago was a good representation of what it is we want Los Santos to be. I think PD needs to work on community representation, community outreach programs, and I don't think that I want to micromanage LSPD at all. I think that they are capable enough themselves to make sure that their reputation does not go into the toilet. Yet, I will always be there as support, a spitballer, and to help and aid as much as I can with their ideas. But I don't want to micromanage LSPD.
Great.
Thank you, Paul. As someone who themselves has been a victim of police brutality on multiple counts, I firmly believe that police need to be held accountable for their actions. I do also agree with Dr. Lipschitz that there needs to be a transparency with the PD and the citizens. I would say perhaps a weekly forum with PD, a representative from the police department can hold a community meeting with the citizens where they can address concerns. PD can address to the citizens, what their plans are going further. I would also like to see more outreach programs, such as utilizing the rec center there right behind Forum Drive. Perhaps something like a basketball camp or something run by members of the PD, to kind of get them to better their image in the city.
Fantastic. All right, this is going to be my last question before we open it up to the public. Are you on the?
I'm sorry, Paul. It's my beautiful wife, and I always answer because
It's his beautiful wife, everybody.
Yep. Legion Square. It's going great, baby. I'll see you in a bit. Yep. Bye. I love you. My apologies, everyone.
That's fine.
Now we've got all the time in the world to wait for you, pussycat.
Well, anyways, Ray, how will you address public health concerns and what steps are you going to take
I have
to
missed
improve
hearing
healthcare
Sylvia call
access
people
in our city?
pussycat.
Thank you, Paul. There are a lot of public health concerns. We can tack onto the question you asked before about the dumping of chemicals and such, and the littering on the beaches. this can go back to that, having, you know, safety programs in place, organizations that can clean the beaches early in the morning, you know, regulating these companies that are guilty of, you know, dumping things that they shouldn't be. I think that we need, you know, programs ran by the doctors of the city in the community so that people know that they're there, that, you know, their health is one of the most important things in the city. I do believe that. I'm sorry. I had a little brain fart there. I do believe that having programs, you know, ran by doctors that are publicly listed to the city, utilizing the bulletin boards we have around, so that people know that they're there. Perhaps I can work with creating some sort of insurance for citizens in the city. That way, you know, healthcare is a lot cheaper than it is. Every citizen has a right to healthcare, and they do deserve to be healthy and looked at and be able to afford treatments if needed.
Fantastic. And Dr. Lipshit.
When we talk about health, we often think about emergency-related health issues, but a focus that is often overlooked when it comes to healthcare is that of mental health care. It's that of preventative health
Excuse me,
care.
what the fuck?
As we've seen down by the docks, there is a yoga studio, which I would be more than interested in communicating with to see if they have other ideas as well. Opening up programs such as hiking would not only benefit the physical health of individuals, but also the mental health. To find a social connection with people, especially if you're new. I also already have a program such as Addicts Anonymous, anger management programs, veterans programs, and I have something else which I can't remember at the moment, sadly. I have these programs written up, and if anyone feels like they want to start running one of these programs, well, take my paperwork and run with it, baby.
Fantastic. All right, people of Los Santos, the questions go to you. All you need to do is raise your hand, I'll pick you, and you come up here, state your name and occupation and your question. Who's got a question for these candidates?
Do you have any? Yeah, I do. Make sure you take small.
Anybody?
Hey, Ocean, in a little while, I want to test Bunny the normal way I do.
111. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna fall down.
Los Santos, these are your mayoral candidates.
Fix you up.
Any questions?
No, I'm gonna get a few people.
Oh, that guy right
okay.
there.
We're gonna have 15 people fall down and die.
No.
Well,
Ideally, I
raise
want to
your
do
hand,
scene
that guy over
management
there.
and that.
Come on up.
You'll be fine. It's no real injuries. It's just to make sure.
Come up to the mic.
See how you do. See what we can improve on. See
What's
how
your
you
name,
do.
Sounds good.
Unless you
Only
don't learn
occupation.
by hands-on, I don't know. Other people, some majority do. I do.
Yeah, I definitely do. I was telling Ocean, I haven't had to use 10 codes in my experience, so that's
Bartender
where
mechanic
I'm
at
gonna
68
struggle a
cycles.
bit.
Fantastic. What question do you have to ask these lovely
Vitals and all
mayoral
that good
candidates?
stuff. I'm pretty
Private.
chill on.
Yeah, that's great. I'll get a few people to basically fall down after coming up with
sorry,
an injury.
are you guys
Hey.
are you guys shouting?
No.
Nope.
For anybody in the back.
Very hard to hear the candidate
Oh,
over
I'm
you.
sorry.
Sorry. Just thought you'd want to know.
Now go ahead and sign it to them. The camera.
Nice.
Fantastic. What are your plans for the county? We're going to start with you, Dr. Lipshit.
I didn't know how loud I was
Like I said
speaking.
before with
Jesus.
the revitalization
Weren't shouting,
programs,
but still.
that includes economical
we'll go grab them.
stimulation into the areas which are economically deprived. It includes programs.
I could hear
moving
Rachel very clearly when she was
forward,
standing way over
which are
there.
written
Just
by
thought she must be
citizens
shouting.
indeed. Business proposals, housing, a lot. Revised in a quick manner when indeed these suggestions and plans come up. spoke before. Now I don't know if this question is gonna come up, so I might hinder myself from going further with it. But I have been in talks with farmers who want to see changes up in grapeseed. And I think having an open and honest communication, like I've had with Ty Nuts, Tyrell, who works there, who had a lot of great input on what to do with Southside. I think it is important to gather the people of these communities and have an honest and frank conversation about what the needs are. Now, I am not living in those areas, so I don't have all the information. But I'm willing to have the conversations in order to know exactly how to tailor the revitalization programs for those areas.
I'm sure if people see it a little too low.
Right, right?
Thank you, Paul. I do believe that
Few people out in the
these
audience
areas
with
do
us.
need some sort of revitalization, but I also believe that I think
Yeah.
those who have ideas for
it's just
businesses
minor.
in these
Yeah,
areas
no
should
worries.
also be a
Honestly,
priority.
no worries. We
I
can't
think
exactly
being
go
able
to
to
each and every
bring
person, sadly.
businesses to these areas, you know, such as Blaine County, you have Sandy and Harmony and Toledo. It's important to get businesses started there to, you know, get citizens a reason to go there. I feel like the more foot traffic, the more tourism we can bring up there, the more money that the community can make, that we can put back in to that area, would be beneficial to all who live there. I would like to see businesses come up there. I would like to see a better police presence in the area so that those who live there do feel safe. I myself currently live in Toledo, and I will be moving to Sandy here the second I can buy my trailer. So with this gentleman here, I do understand a lot that's going on in there, and there's a lot of things I myself would like to see, such as, you know, bringing more businesses,
Yeah.
perhaps creating some sort of
See, he
programs.
knows
I
he
know that we
can't
have
run.
the airfield there.
Yeah, I
Right
don't
now
know.
we have
Kind of find it
there
funny
are
that they're
piloting
talking about
classes
business
going on.
proposals
I
and
think it would be really
no
cool
one
to
have stuff
have,
to my office.
you know, a showcase there in the county,
No,
or
that's why you have a seat in the
just even
council.
if it's just a tour
Mhm.
of the airfield, being able to have citizens go out there, seeing the aircrafts and such like that. You know, anything that can bring money into the county.
It's good ideas.
To
I just want to
make
see how
it
they
a
actually put it into
balance
words.
for those who choose to live there.
All right, Ray, I think we are reaching time.
I understand, Paul.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Who else has a question for these candidates?
So tempted.
Can you guys start
Go
over?
ahead and just raise your hand. You there.
What's up?
Go ahead and come up here.
I want to ask her that
Name,
question, but
occupation?
not in front of everyone.
Sandra Hardin. I'm a manager at Burger Shop.
Yeah, I kind of want to put them
Sandra
both on
Hardin,
blast.
manager of Burger Shot. What is your question for these candidates?
All these business proposals, yet
What
you
do you
never
plan
want to
to
talk to people
accomplish
that actually
within your
handle it.
first 30 days? What are your priorities, and how would you go about it?
Right.
Within the first 30 days, I would like to see more small businesses
David.
being funded.
I love
I
him.
would like to establish community outreach programs such as parks and recs, especially in the South Side. I would like to
Feel bad
utilize
now
that
because Ray's
community
actually
center
doing
more.
good.
I would also like to establish a Department of Motor Vehicles for citizens that offer driving classes. Give them an opportunity, a place where, let's say, you know, you need to change the plates on your vehicles. Perhaps this is something we can do through the Department of Motor Vehicles. I would also like to start the literacy program within my first 30 days so we can get started on that. I would like to publicly fund for the university to be open. And I would also like to speak with PD about creating an outreach program to create a public forum for them as well, to be able to reach out to the citizens so that we can start the transparency with them as well.
Great, great. Dr. Lipschitz.
Well, during my first 30 days, I want to establish a good base for not only the terms in the office, but also for the future terms of future mayors. I want to make sure that there are clear instructions, that there are clear directives on how to go about doing things. I want to spend the first 30 days working on the budget, working with the big actors in the city. I want to talk with the LSPD. I want to talk with the hospital. I want to make sure that the baseline needs are met first and foremost.
Actually, the first
After
time I
that,
hear
I
the
can
budget
start
come up,
looking
which
at
is
other
good because we
things.
don't have a state one.
But establishing a good, strong foundation
Yeah, try to get some
for the
pictures or
city
something, too.
today and the
It's so
future
funny.
is definitely going to
Really
be
cool.
my
We've
first
never-
goal.
Exactly.
Making sure that we have employees working at the mayor's
we're gonna have to
office
talk
who are
with Sandy
qualified
about
and
this,
skilled,
just
who can
like
help out
Well,
and have
for now.
don't try to
viewpoints
speak my
on
mind.
what needs to be done.
Bet they will.
Great, great. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
All right, if you got a question, just raise your hand.
Okay. That's like super weird. For sure.
Anybody?
I dare you. I don't want to put him on blast. Not this one.
Don't be shy.
Hey,
I know
don't be shy.
y'all have a question.
It's gonna be your candidate.
Jesus.
Did you just say
This will be the mayor of Los
couldn't hear you.
Santos.
Is it?
Didn't people send in questions like in
I want to ask her in
emails?
private why she's
No.
putting my name.
No,
in,
they did not.
Isn't it like his
Never
job
have.
to have the
But we did have an
questions?
email.
It's not something the
Oh, you got a
public
question? Fantastic.
Yeah, do your job, man.
Yeah, go ahead and come up. Name,
Plainly
occupation.
lying to everybody.
Hi, my name is Leaf. I am a paramedic
your name.
at St. Fiacre Hospital. And my question is, I notice both candidates here today, you both agree on a lot of policies, and I was just wondering what you would each say is something that sets you apart. Why should we vote for you instead of the other?
Starting with Dr. Lipchitz.
Well, evidently, as we have witnessed, not only with Mr. Mundo, I'm sad to say, but also with Mr. Rose, it's a lot of talk without saying anything. It's not concrete. It's a bit abstract. The reason why you should vote for me is because I want to build a foundation. I want to make sure that the mayor's office is something that all of Los Santos can have, one, access to, and two, feel proud of. It's gonna be an institution which leads by
Excuse me.
example and makes sure that each individual within the city is being heard. Reason why I'm the best candidate for this is because I got the experience, I got the age, I got the education,
go?
I got the determination, and the absolute most boring life all of you can imagine. My exciting Friday night is with paperwork. It is with looking through books, reading, making sure that I have a foundational basis of knowledge to be able to lead Los Santos.
Great. Great.
Great question, bro. I am someone who started with nothing. I want you all to understand, those of you who have struggled. I too myself has struggled. Like I said earlier, I've been a victim of police brutality on multiple occasions. I understand the workings of the city, probably more than most. I also have quite a bit of experience in leading people, and I would like you to know that whatever problems you people have with the city, I too also have the same problems. You know, I'm here to represent you. I'm here to help you better your lives. I'm here to help you thrive and prosper. That is all I wish to do. So I appreciate all of you for coming out and speaking with us, and know that I too understand what you're going through. And through me, I will do everything in my power to make your lives better and help you just grow as a person. Thank you.
Fantastic. Where's the lady in the marijuana she had a question. Did you have a question?
I don't know what I had. That's what I normally would have volume on.
Ma'am, did you have a question?
In the marijuana jacket.
Yo, what up?
Not much.
Oh, now you want me to ask a
whenever
question?
you have
Okay.
Why did I
do you have my number?
I mean, I tried to ask fucking twice.
Oh, sorry. It's name,
don't
occupation.
know. You know what? I'm trying to memorize everyone's number. There's no
Catalina
contacts on my
Breeze.
phone, so I have to look at this
Occupation.
big long piece of paper that I got.
That's okay.
Scumbag.
Well, I was just gonna let you know we
And,
have the ability to hire you at
What can you do for us, you know, little scumbags? You know, how can we
What do I have to
better
do?
our life?
You just
or,
have to be in the
you
building.
know,
So I can
maybe like
get the paperwork.
good, better phones.
Okay.
You know, I want to be able to change my phone number. If
no
somebody
rush or
gets it,
anything.
prank calls me.
Are you gonna be around?
I'll be around
A
tonight,
job, or
Okay,
you know,
sweet. Yeah, I'll be around.
maybe
Let me
taking plates off cars. And,
just get it one more time.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Great.
360.
If I could borrow some money too.
Of course. I understand that, ma'am. Well, like I said earlier, you know, I would like to start a DMV here.
3631484.
Not only does it offer driving classes, but I think there's a lot of benefit
Sweet.
for
I'm
people
excited.
here
When is there any
who,
kind of
you know,
No,
we should have the option to be able
yet.
to
We've got some
change
of our
the plates on
plumbing
our
and
cars
wiring
if we
hooked up,
need it.
Not everything.
Ooh,
The DJ
nice.
booth isn't even working yet.
As far as
shit.
phones go,
And then we've got the
I do
menu
believe
sent
that,
in,
you know,
but we don't have
if
any
we
of
get a
that
new
sorted
phone,
yet
we should be
either,
able
so
to change our
it's a
number.
waiting game now.
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
I
That's
agree with
happening
you
though. That's all
on
that
the
matters.
prank calls and such. I myself am constantly getting calls from
Yeah, I know.
people
I'm excited.
that I don't know, asking me things I don't know
Good. And
about.
we're gonna do a couple.
I would love to
soft
be able to
openings
change my
for
phone number
specific
or
groups
even have
before
the
we do
option
our,
to
opening.
block
Oh,
certain
okay.
numbers. I would love
But
to
we'll keep
reach
everybody
out
updated
to
about all that.
the phone
yeah.
company and
Sweet,
see if we
Des.
can't
Excited.
work on something like this.
Sounds
Something
good.
that's
Alright, I'm gonna go
easily
back over here
available
now.
to the
Okay, cool.
citizens.
I'll give you a call
where
later.
a phone
Miss
number
you
could
too.
be changed or numbers could be blocked. I think this would be beneficial to everyone. Start an outreach program such as job fairs and such to help people find employment. I think all these things would be beneficial to the community, ma'am.
Huh. Okay.
Great.
A lot of words, but okay.
Well, I'm not technologically inclined whatsoever. I still prefer a landline. I still prefer a Rolodex, to be quite honest with you all. Though I'm not very knowledgeable about technology. But if there are technological experts, those who know a lot about telephones, I would be more than willing to talk with them and see what is actually doable. As for improving yourself, Pussycat, now, I've worked in the psychiatric field for over 50 years. If you want to improve yourself, that takes a lot of hard work and dedication. You need direction with it, and you obviously need help with it. But the main thing to remember when it comes to that sort of thing is that the intrinsic motivation must come from you, and the effort must be taken by you. There are a lot of places and people one could talk to, but like Mr. Mundo also has spoken about, opening up community programs and outreach programs where you are able to improve would be greatly beneficial.
Okay. So you're saying to start a lock picking class? Awesome.
No, I'm not. Maybe start a locksmithing business
Oh, that's
instead.
even better. Okay, yeah, then the cops won't know. All right, cool. That's good.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And Mr. Mundo, you're very handsome. I like your outfit.
Thank you, ma'am. You're gorgeous yourself.
All right. We're just going to open up the floor. Just a couple more questions. Anybody got some questions here? Let's go ahead and raise your hand. You there, EMS. I assume EMS. Name, occupation?
What's up, bro? How you doing? I'm Ocean.
Speak up.
Hey, Fontaine.
All right, can you hear me now?
Hey, what's up, bro?
All right. Hey, bro. I'm Ocean Jameson. I'm a paramedic at the hospital. So my question for the candidates, and I'm not sure if you guys touched on the current inflation within our economy, but is there anything that you can do once you become mayor? Can you guys like partner with like the agricultural, experts, the farmers, to look about lowering the cost of goods that get sold to restaurants? So that way we don't have to spend $50 on a cheeseburger, right? I think it's kind of like a struggle sometimes to decide, do I want to starve to death today or do I want to buy a shirt? So I think like food and water and drink in general being so important to our lives here in Los Santos, it shouldn't cost you like an arm and a leg, especially those people who don't have jobs and they're kind of like on welfare checks. So what would you guys do to try and, lower the cost of goods for those of us who don't want to, starve to death?
All right, Dr. Lipschitz, the question will be yours.
Well, so far, I have spoken with a collective of farmers who I believe want to operate. I can't
What was the
remember
question,
exactly
sorry?
where they wanted to operate out of, but they spoke about whether or not
Did you have a question
would
about
be
the potholes,
possible
or?
to import
No, just if
soil
anybody asked
and
or talked
change
about
the
potholes.
soil that is already
Oh, you mean,
underground
okay,
to
gotcha.
make it more profitable
No,
for
I'm just
those
here
who
because
are
I was called that
unionized
apparently
farmers,
she
should we say,
she
or
sent me a whole
operate
list of things to
as
change
employees
about a
out of
law,
one
and she
farm.
never talked to me. I don't know the
think,
woman, so I'm
if
here to call her out.
the soil is more fruitful than the other soil, we would be able to produce more produce
Don't
and
bitch on the left. Yeah,
more
Lipschitz,
easily be
I think
able
her
to
name is.
supply those produce to restaurants.
Sylvia.
Now, if the farmers indeed do get an hourly wage, I think there's more incentive
They've
to sell the
had a
produce
riot
for
on the
less
server a
money.
couple of weeks ago.
That is not to say that
Judy
the
did not take part in it.
also will
She
lower
was
their prices.
tending the bar.
Quite frankly, I don't think it's up to the mayor to decide how much the restaurant should pay.
A lot of
should
talk,
sell
no
their food
substance.
workers. We're not living in a communist society.
I said I wasn't gonna be here, and I would go to sleep 15 minutes ago. Then I was called.
Fantastic. Right.
I was like, oh, be
I'm sure most of you don't know, but my own daughter Britt, she actually is a farmer. She runs her own produce stand, and she does supply many of the restaurants in the city with a lot of her produce and the meat that she can. I will say this: she works incredibly hard, and the only pay that she does receive is what she gets from supplying the restaurants. I would like to see some sort of farmers
Depends on what the
union
question is.
created, whether it's just an agricultural union.
Maybe
like
she
that.
would be a good
I would
writer.
also like to see.
There we go. That's your
It's a good
She's a bit of a
question.
she's a bit of a chicken. She doesn't really want to
facilitated,
get
such
hurt.
as the
She doesn't want
Department
to
of
be a rabble
Agriculture,
rouser.
Really, check the soil. We can look into that, start running tests. If we can.
She was
get
more of a rabble
the
rouser in her
soil
youth.
better,
She's
then
35
the
now, so
farmers
she's
will be
sort
able
of
to create
trying to
products
settle
That's
down
accurate.
and
these restaurants, and I
figure
think
out her
that
life.
it's all politics, man.
what Dr. Lipschitz said, creating some sort of union and getting a wage for these farmers would be great. Not only
See,
that,
I'm
they'll be
appointed.
paid
I don't
for
have to
their
deal
hard
with this shit.
work and not just, in the product that they create. They'll be able to collect a paycheck. I would like to talk to restaurants
I'm
owners
respecting
as
the theory.
well to see if there's something we can
I don't
do
know shit
about their
either.
prices as well.
I don't
If
even
they
know
can
what the
get
fuck I
product
am,
for
to be honest.
cheaper,
I should make
perhaps
a
they can
form
lower the
asking
prices. But I
feedback.
understand, they do
Hey,
have
what
a
the fuck do you
business
think of me?
going, and they do need to make sure that they have the means to pay for their produce, their meat. They also need to pay their employees. But at the end of the day, these farmers are the backbone of the city. Like, they need to be paid as well, and we need to make sure that they're also taken care of.
All right, thank you guys. I appreciate your answers.
No, thank you.
All right, love you
Thank
guys.
you for your service. All right, one last question. You, sir, there. Name and occupation.
Almost, Buck.
Make
Almost.
sure you're speaking.
I
Giovanni
wanna
Grati,
fucking ask a question.
owner of Vincentino's Deli and
You're in front of the
Union.
camera.
Gotta raise your
Oh,
hand.
you're in front of the camera. Come side.
Yeah. Giovanni Grati, owner of Vincentino's Deli and board member of the Dock Workers Union.
Fantastic. What is your question?
Right.
Now, as a local business owner, I personally have a question that pertains to all businesses of all different backgrounds and stories in this city. Recently, I had an incident that involved a certain medical professional who, quote unquote, was not in uniform as she was persuading to be, trying to force her way onto my property. Now, as the owner of the private property, I had an event going on. So my question to you is, what are you going to do about those in certain professions attempting to force their way onto properties when they have no real cause for being there?
That's a fucking idiot. That's a
It's
question
just
for the police.
trespassing. What?
Yeah, right.
Are you stupid?
All right.
My
It's a question for the police, idiot.
who's gonna? Well, I'll just.
Right.
Just
So
It's gonna be.
rude.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for your question.
That's
Mr.
a crime.
Granny.
I don't.
We need to make sure that these individuals understand, regardless of what their profession is, they themselves are not above the law.
That's Raymundo.
They need to be held accountable.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
if they can't be held accountable by the
Giovanni
law,
Grani.
then I do believe that
Yeah.
it is
Hey,
your
is
option and your
Raymundo
right
allowed
as
to
a
run?
human to protest
No, he's not.
this,
No.
because we do
Oh,
need to see
okay.
change in that.
Don't know why
These
he's here,
people
but
want
he's
to
not.
take their position
And he knows. I told him
of
yesterday.
authority and try to use it to do things that they're
He's
not
just having
supposed to
fun.
do, Mr. Grani, and they need to be held
Who are you
100%
again?
accountable. I would like to,
I got a question for you,
you
though.
know,
Like, so
speak
he's
with
not
the
allowed to
PD
run that
myself
cannon
about
up there?
such an
No,
issue.
He has a felony
And
on
I
his
think
record.
that it would be
Yes.
beneficial to make sure that, you know, this never
Yeah,
happens again on any of your
he's not
private
even on the
property. And
ballot,
not
but
just yours,
he.
this goes for
I
every
don't know.
citizen here.
You know, that'd be an
These
interesting
people
question
shouldn't
for
try to
someone to
abuse
ask.
their position of authority.
Yeah, but I don't
they
want to.
need
I don't want to be that
rewarded
guy,
and
so I'm
taken
not
care
gonna do
of
it.
I wonder where that came
to
from.
the
You know?
highest
I'm
standard.
only here to ask Lipschitz
You
why
know?
she's having my name in her mouth.
What do you want?
Fantastic.
I have
Doctor?
an idea. One second.
Well, I don't have any
is that guy?
information on the
I don't know.
subject at hand.
It's fine.
Neither do I think that it is a question for mayoral candidates, as we already have laws about private property. It sounds
There we
to
go.
me as it's more so in line with a police report and indeed a report to the hospital itself about this employee. Singular cases like this,
This is
it's
such a
difficult
long
to
fucking
really
answer for
talk
just
about since you have all the background information. Since it is private property and you get to decide who comes and goes there. If someone tries to
Call the
violate your
police.
right to your private property, you call
Oh,
the police.
Buck, you
Then
are.
you take it up with the
You are
director of the
fantastic to have in my ear.
hospital.
Holy shit.
As a mayor, I can't really do
Looks like our
anything
common
about
sense.
that, apart from making sure that the laws on this is enforced.
I go.
Very, very afraid Arab man.
I was about to pull out my revolver.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I actually think we do have time for one more question.
You know, Paul?
Buck, it's you. Potholes. Potholes.
Raise your hand. Yeah.
A member of the public has a question that I gathered
Sure,
here.
sure.
If
There,
I
there
can-
in the back.
Can I hand it
Yeah,
to you?
those
Okay.
two.
No, no, no,
Those are in
not
the
you
back.
two.
I was
God,
gonna
no.
hand you that paper.
Oh. Yeah, good.
Why not us, Buck?
It's live television.
Here you go, sir.
What is he doing?
I do got a question
Yes,
from
sir. Name and
Mr.
occupation.
Raymundo. Are you on the ballot?
I would hope so, sir. If not, you will have to write my name in.
I mean, to my understanding, convicted felons cannot be on the ballot, but just wondering.
What the hell?
Yes, sir, I am a convicted felon.
Why do they even
Ray,
bother to check?
Ray, you were told this yesterday.
I got an actual question that's actually about fucking people in the city.
Sure.
Fucking stupid fucking question. Who's the guy I asked about trespassing? You know it's against the law, right? You should go to the fucking police. Idiot. Alright, anyway.
Name, occupations.
Lieutenant Buck Baker, Highway State Patrol. Anyway, y'all, who's gonna fix the goddamn potholes?
Ray.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now we're asking the real questions.
He said, who is going to fix the pothole?
Goddamn potholes.
Goddamn pothole.
Here, here.
Is the pothole the reasons why PD is such shit at driving?
No, sir.
Okay, well that's good to know. Well,
Talking about the benefit of the
Good
city,
one.
Raymundo.
yes, of course, of course. Well, we can create a program that can, make sure that the potholes in the city are filled.
You know,
we can make sure that will
for
increase
someone
employment
who
for individuals
is
and citizens of the city. It can be regulated by the
how do I
government.
put
I
this?
will say.
These
For
people can do
someone
more
who
than
is
just fix potholes
dependent
as well.
on
There's a lot going on in the
PD
city
to
that
be the
needs
majority
attention.
vote,
And I
he
think
has
that,
balls to call you guys out.
creating a program and or
Yeah, not me though.
its own
I mean,
department,
I'm
really,
yeah.
to
I mean,
make
I'm,
sure
I'm a good
that
driver.
I don't know
the
about that.
streets are safe to drive,
You want to test me?
Mr. Bum.
Sure.
All right, Conte.
All right, Dr. Lipshit.
Well, I'm not too familiar with any
The fact my
department
record is
within
still clean says enough.
infrastructure actually being
Ooh.
Got
in
him.
power right now. So I can't
Obviously
give you
hasn't ran
an
for me.
exact date when it will be
I don't
fixed
run.
or
I'm in a
if
fucking
indeed it
semi
will
truck
be
that goes
fixed.
60 miles an hour.
I don't think that.
Where'd you park that bad boy?
I don't think that.
I'm here with a Seraph now.
It is a course in which
Shh,
we need
Gatsby,
to
hold it down a little
worry
bit.
too much about
Oh,
at
sorry.
the moment. Want to make sure that there is an investigation
Judy,
at the
volume
moment
control.
that looks at all the different potholes and
You were screaming?
Yeah.
sort of I
Don't
don't know. To be honest, Pussycat, I don't have answers for
Carlson?
everything. Make a commission. We'll make sure that someone who's knowledgeable about potholes goes and investigates and see what they feel is necessary to do with it. I'm not an expert. I'd rather listen to expert in their
Yeah, let's get a
particular
drug test going.
fields. If you want to do something about the potholes, talk to me. We can work something
That's
out
Miami.
there.
He's got
We can see
bad kiki
what we
face.
can do.
Fantastic.
Night,
Thank you so much for your
Moon.
question.
Alright. Fucking fell asleep
All
during
right.
that answer.
Now, last thing I'd like to do is I'd like to give the candidates
Oh, I
a
wanted
chance to say their piece.
Is that the only person got a fucking
You both
cheer?
have 3 minutes on the.
I wanted to ask who's gonna give.
I'm going to start with Dr. Lipshit.
People who
Where
ski.
to begin? Well,
Yeah.
as we have seen in Los Santos, we have fallen a bit of social
Traffic
hard
violators.
times at this
Miami.
moment. I want to make sure
So-
that everybody feels
Ticket
Just
more.
better.
like they are
I
a part of
I
Los
actually don't take it.
Santos.
I warn.
I want to make
Well,
sure that we
change
do
your fucking
have
tone.
the
Fuck take it.
facilities, the structure,
steadier-
the
you wanna do
organization
steadier patrol
capabilities
cars?
in Los
No, I wanna
Santos to make sure that everybody can thrive. Now, these are
actually have-
grandiose words.
Oh, you know that's a good idea.
Like I've
Yes,
spoken about, the policies, the legislation, and the constitutional changes I want to impose upon Los Santos will be those changes which will allow people to thrive. I want to be in communications with the businesses, with the civilians, with PD, hospital. I want everybody to be able to have a say in what goes on and what you want to
She's
see
still
in
answering
the
my
city.
question, or is it a different one?
I don't think
I think it's a
much
different one.
use
I'm
to
not
allow
entirely
one
sure, though.
person, or indeed two
think I fell
people
asleep.
only, to have a say on what
Fell asleep
goes
during my
on. I want it to be a democratic process where everybody feels like they are able to make a difference. I want to make sure that the passionate people, the hard-working people are recognized for their hard work. I want to make sure people who normally are overlooked, stepped over, discriminated against, and indeed frowned upon to have a voice in Los Santos. I've stated before more than once.
Here comes
I
Rachel.
do have
She had a very commanding
background
voice.
in the psychiatric field. I do not judge people. I understand the difficulties of life. I understand the difficulties of life more than most. As a Jewish woman born in Germany in 26, I do feel like I understand the struggles that everyone is facing at the moment. Economically, coming to America, I've had to work my ass off, and I want to see those who work their ass off as well to be able to thrive in this forgotten city. I don't want to micromanage. I don't want to re-pick wounds with my long-ass nails and soil it. I want to make sure that people are able to govern themselves, to have autonomy, to be strengthened by their own capabilities. I want people not to rely on everybody else for everything. I want to strengthen the people of Los Santos to realize that they have the potential and the capabilities to do things for themselves, as well as giving them a foundation on which to stand on, where we function as a guide rather than as a parent who takes your hand and shows you exactly what to do. Your ideas, your artwork, your reward.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lipschitz. Go ahead, Rick.
Thank you, Paul. Would just like to say to everyone who did show up tonight to hear us speak, I appreciate you all for coming. Whether you choose to vote for me or not, just seeing you all here. Amazing. I was dealt a very shit hand of cards in life. When I was born, I was thrown in a dumpster in Vespucci. I grew up from foster home to foster home before eventually running away. I found solace in family in the South Side. I understand the struggles that those of you who live there go through every single day. I myself was lost in the life of a gang before working my ass off to try and better myself, to better my life. So I understand where a lot of you are coming from. I would really, really like to use my time as mayor to focus on bettering each and every one of your lives. I would like to create public outreach programs, job fairs. I'd like to utilize the rec center more in the South Side. I would 100% want to create some sort of transparency between the PD and the citizen. Like I said, I'd like to establish a Department of Motor Vehicles. A big thing I would like to see is a way for us to change our phone numbers and or block numbers. I would like to create an agricultural union, a Department of Agriculture for those who find themselves farming for a living. I would like to speak with the restaurant owners. We would like to try to make food more affordable. Like Ocean said, you shouldn't have to wake up and have to choose, should I buy a shirt or should I starve today? A lot of us here, we're living in squalor, and there needs to be a change. And I'm here for you. I want to be your voice. No matter what, I will always listen to each and every one of you. I will always be here for you. And as your mayor, I will always have your back on every issue, no matter the circumstances. So thank you all for at least hearing me out today. And again, I appreciate all of you coming out just to hear us speak.
Thank you so much, Ray. Unfortunately, Silas Rose was not able to make it here today, but we will be reaching out personally as Weasel News to get his side on these questions. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, and you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, the player who plays him actually had to go to the hospital today. He fell off a ladder or fell off some stairs that he was constructing.
I'll have a word with someone and then we'll see if
Anyone run back with me?
Sail, don't forget your bike.
Thank you, Mr. Mundo, for showing up. I've been very curious about what you
That
did
went
for more, and I feel more educated listening to you.
Sail, what's my bike? Where you going?
Hello.
Wanna go?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go.
Yeah, I
Paul.
can't stand this tension any longer. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I didn't even think that guy was gonna ask that
My God, I almost asked them if they were running for mayor because all I could do was hear them instead of the candidates.
Yeah, like
so loud.
I was about to go to that guy highway patrol and talk to him. Are you dumb as I don't even know what?
I don't even really know how to.
No, the guy's.
Oh no, where? Oh.
It's
good thing. Yeah, let's go. Let's go
Yeah.
find the. Let's go find it. I don't even know where it is. I just
It's
found that
there.
they were. Well, I mean, that Rachel paramedic is a lovely woman. My goodness, could her voice project? To me, she was very loud. I could hear her from like way across the space, and then she came and stood right behind us, and was talking to the other paramedics, and I could barely hear them, but I could hear her loud and clear. So I thought I'd better tell her. You know, I hope I didn't upset her, but she did sound like she was shouting.
She probably was.
I mean, she said she
And
wasn't,
that guy, that whatever rank, whatever,
Yeah, the other guy I just said, could you guys please quiet down? But if they had continued to talk as loud as they were, and that was that, I heard that Miami guy, although, I mean, he didn't look like him because he's got kind of a weird
Who?
face on. That Sergeant Miami or whatever his
the
name.
highway patrol guy with the
Yeah, I
beige
know, but I'm
uniform.
talking about the guys that were
He's a
way too
fucking
loud.
idiot.
Well, it's so rude.
So rude. I just
Not everybody knows about laws. You know, he thinks
No.
everybody knows all the laws intimately because he knows them. And, you know, we don't really sympathize with anybody.
Well, I bet he doesn't know shit.
Well, it probably doesn't. He actually messed up the name of his own organization. It's not the Highway State Patrol. It's the State Highway Patrol, I would have thought.
Yeah, no, right? And the other thing is, they bother to go in the whatever the city has, MDT, MDW, whatever, to go and see that this candidate Mundo has a felony or no.
Yeah,
Like-
but I mean, that's true. If there is a rule against somebody with a felony running for mayor, then he probably
Why
shouldn't be
do
running
they
for mayor.
publicly no? The
No,
point
they-
is, why do they publicly shame him for that?
Well, I thought that guy was the guy that was talking about the doctor might have been talking about Dr. Lipschitz, and I was trying to shame her, but apparently that wasn't the case. So I don't think she would ever go where she wasn't wanted. You know,
I like her.
she
I like her.
survived a long time.
So sweet.
She was born in 1926 and she lived in Germany, and she was Jewish. So you know what happened to those people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
she's
pretty
been
much-
through a lot. She's been through the mill, and look at her still being positive
Yeah.
and helping the community. And you know, I think she's
Definitely gonna
very
vote for her.
admirable. Yeah, I liked her very much. And when she ran into us at the beam machine, she wasn't all snooty or everything. She wasn't like, oh, I can't answer questions yet, because you know, she was just right. She was very nice. I think I'd like to vote for her.
Oh wait, I forgot to ask. What are we doing? Because I literally have
well-
like half an hour, maybe.
Half an hour? What do you
Early-
want to
early
wash
nightmare.
windows, or do you want to go turn in early?
Well, if we go risk construction, we might get Calais. So I would say, let's wash windows.
Let's go wash windows then.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, Star.
I don't know why you came by this way with all the police again.
The what?
When we're not wearing helmets. You came by this way with
So?
all the police here again. Well, you wanted to get away from the police. I don't know why you came back
I mean,
here.
it's
You
so
totally
bad
didn't.
here.
I know, but you didn't need to come this way at all. You could have just gone across San
It's
Andreas. You didn't have to come
fine.
down here.
Yeah.
I don't understand you at all, Ricky. You like to try to find the most awkward, difficult ways to get into where you're going. Now they might pull us over because we don't have helmets on, and that'll be your fault, Ricky Oscar, because you wouldn't need to come by here. Turn left here, by the way. Turn left.
All right.
Go in the other lane and turn left. I want you to get away from this street.
We will.
Oh God. It's an awful wide
So picky.
turn. So there was a real
Yep.
wide turn. I just won't get away from. From there. And turn right down here at Adam's Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know what to do. Well, you should know what to do. If I have to tell you what to do at this point, I will give up on you ever finding your way around this town.
Why do you have to tell me what to do? No,
I don't.
perfectly well.
I'm sorry, but you don't seem to sometimes understand. Like you complained about the smell, and then you went right back there, and I don't understand why you would do that.
I guess I got hungry for bacon.
You. My God. You're such a little saucy pants.
You know, I was boiling inside.
I know.
Jesus.
I know. But just
I can't tolerate that stupid.
I know.
I think we'll be fine here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hate those helmets. I hate them so much.
I know.
Hi, Rise Alpha. Thank you very much for coming by and following me.
I don't really care. Bitch, you are crazy.
Did a bit of. I wasn't really that. Wasn't really going to stream tonight, so I kind of did a bit of a cheat and let the let the debates be my content for a little bit while I had supper. And I've also got a bit of a cough, so I was able to shut my mic off and have a good old cough and sneeze because I seem to have a cold or something. There. Oh, well, we got another good-looking one. I can't believe it. Mickey. Mickey.
Oh, it's that place that we barely passed last time.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know if the sound was okay. I found there's a lot of uneven sound with people around us being very loud and the candidates being quiet, which is why I did
I think
it.
it had 40 windows
Turned it
now. around
to, even though you couldn't see the candidates, you could hear them better when it was directed away from them. But and I know that they were a little concerned that they might not have a debate because of that one player was not able to come in. They had one, so that was good. I always kind of like things like that. Oh my God. Lady's just walking down the middle of the road like nobody's business.
She has balls. Jesus. Well, it's a matter of time.
Yeah, I'm glad to be able to just to hear that too. I just love Big Mama plays Sylvia. I played with her on Ignite, and we had some wonderful scenes on Ignite. So much fun. and I'm glad that she's here. That was the first time Judy has interacted with Sylvia. She's been told about Sylvia before, but that's her first time interacting with her when we
Do you
encountered her
remember
in
where
the
the
beam
entrance
machine. before
was?
Where the what?
The entrance to that.
Oh my God! Is it this one again?
Yes.
I think the other side with the where the stairs are.
Hmm.
There's a side with stairs on that side.
Here.
This is no. Oh yeah, this has
Alright.
got stairs. This has got stairs, but I don't know if this is closest to where. But pull over toward
Alright. To
pull
the
over.
marker. Alright.
Well, I mean, I don't know that you can go to the marker, but I think you need to just not park in the middle of the road is all, because you were like in the middle of the road. You can park
I'm
back
not
there.
now.
I know. You can park back there by the stairs, but you can't just be in the middle of the road like you were.
No, I'm fine now.
Now
I'm
this guy is
perfectly-
literally not going to go around you because he's an
Yep.
idiot. Are we getting out? Or we?
Yeah.
You parked right next to a box, so I can't get out. But that's another problem I have with you is sometimes you just park where I can't get out. All right, let's try this. I don't remember exactly. It's up here somewhere, but. It's all the way up to the top, isn't it? Do we have to go all the way up to the top? Somewhere up here, wasn't it?
I think so. But
No.
not here.
Not here.
Was it on this side? It's on this
here
side.
it is. Here it is. Okay. Oh, we just
Right.
gotta
So
remember
next
to
time.
yeah.
Oh, upper power.
Upper power. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you already got it. You sneaky.
No. There's one for you.
Oh, there's one for me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think one of the reasons that I wanted to come to here is because of the people that I knew from Ignite who came over here to just keep the ball rolling with the retro RP. And I'm an old lady, so I love this stuff. I was 25 in 1985. I was 35 in 1995. So I well know what it's like to be in these decades, which not everybody does. I think there might be a few more people who are familiar with 95 than 85. 85 I definitely was not the only person who was alive in 1985, but I was probably the only person who was like an adult in 1985 that I ran into, other than one other person. I ran into one other person who was an adult in 1985, but she was a young adult, like very young. So I was 25, so I'd been an adult for a few years. I think she was a teen. Well, actually, she wasn't. She was a teenager, I think, or like. But yeah, it's a different perspective on these retro servers from somebody who's, been there, done that.
Milady.
Why, thank you, kind sir. Like in 1995, I had been married for 4 years. I was a little late getting married. I got married when I was 30. And 95, like at this time in 1995, I was 34, going on 35, and I'd been married for 4 years. Why is this so slow? So I do have a bit of a different viewpoint to some people. I also, of course, like all of us, pretty much all of us, and some maybe not, but no experience with the criminal underworld. This is my only crim character, so I don't know. I haven't even made her that criminal. She's only been stealing cars. She hasn't really been doing anything, and that's just for transportation. When she doesn't have an access to her own car. For example, my car got locked in the Union Square parking, and we couldn't get it out. I had to get 2 different devs involved with
fast, isn't it?
getting them out. And yes, it is. And while that was, I had a kind of this idea that the rental guy was in cahoots with the valet, but she wasn't going to play ball with that, so they just stole cars until I could get her car out. Now we have 4 vehicles between us, so that the chances of us being stuck without a vehicle are much less. But at the time, we only had hers, so. And it got locked. It got stuck behind the Union, and I haven't been back. We have not. Neither of us have parked there since, because we're leery about it. Because if it ate my car once, it could do it again. They have no idea why it ate my car. But it gave us an excuse to steal a bunch of cars. However, Judy also got her leg broken while they were stealing a car up in Grapeseed. One of the locals. Hello. I've come to your side of the scaffold.
Oh.
And I got to actually RP a surgery, which I'd never done before. Never had a character undergo surgery where she had to be, put under. She had to be completely sedated. So she had a titanium rod stuck in her leg, and now she can tell people about
fun,
it.
I believe.
It was indeed the last one.
Yep.
It was indeed the last one. Okay, is it like this side? Are we... Oh no, it's the other, it's the lower.
Well, we have to go down somehow.
Yeah, well, we'll have to find our stairs. Oh, is this? No. Oh, it's over here.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, here they are. All right, we gotta remember it's up here.
But I lost. I mean,
Mhm.
they were stolen.
Lady, don't lie about your
Also,
anxiety
can you write it
meds.
for 20 milligrams? 10 isn't doing it.
Lady, you're an addict.
Jesus.
Go to the freaking.
Yep. Go to the hospital.
Yeah, no, she's found a crooked doctor that's just gonna give her all her mother's little helper pills.
And what is that?
Oh, did you never hear that song?
Mm-mm.
Running for the shelter of your mother's little helper. No, don't know the song.
No.
No, all right. Rolling Stones. Am I crazy about that?
Oh god.
You're not wrong about that.
Nice.
There's a lot of things that he is a younger Bulgarian man that I have to explain for this retro thing. All right.
Ooh, that's good.
It's not bad. It didn't take us very long
Yeah.
at all.
Mhm. What if you keep the helmet when you're going on the bike?
It makes me just put a helmet over it.
That's physically not possible, but
I
okay.
know it's not. I know
I
it's
know.
not. I know it doesn't
I
make
know
any
it. I
sense. It
seen
don't
that
make
it
any
makes-
sense.
I know.
I wish I knew what I was
I don't
doing
want your pretty
wrong.
head
If I am in fact doing something wrong, because why would it put a
I'm gonna
helmet
kiss then.
over? What? What would you say?
I don't want your pretty head squashed. Who would I kiss then?
Oh, wait, I'm
Mhm.
sure you'd find somebody eventually. Well, I mean, wait, were you married before?
No.
You had a girlfriend before?
Once or twice.
Well, then you know how it is to find a woman. You could do it again. I mean, ideally you won't have to, but you might have to. Something were to happen to me, or we've had a falling
Nothing's
out.
gonna happen to you.
You know, maybe we'll have a falling out. Maybe one of these days you'll get tired of me telling you how to drive everywhere like a horrible front seat driver.
I would never tell you that.
Oh, maybe you'll just get tired of me being so bossy.
I like you how you are. Wouldn't change a thing.
Really? That's interesting because I've had a bunch of boyfriends in my past, and they've always found things about me they didn't like and wanted to change.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I had that
Didn't
too.
like how I talk. They didn't like how I dress. They didn't like my hair. They didn't like my makeup. They didn't like anything about me.
Let's
And I
talk
said,
about
why
that
the hell
hair.
are you with me then if you don't like anything?
Exactly. If you don't like anything about me, how I dress, how I look like, why are you even with me?
Why are you even with me?
And she's like, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Oh my God.
Like, screw you then. Jesus.
I mean, if you don't want to talk to somebody, then you don't want to be with them. That's period, full stop.
Exactly.
Just get it. Just leave, lady. Just leave.
Yeah, but she decided to be. I thought my bike is kind of rumbling, but it's not. Yeah, she decided to be petty. Like, it's fine.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope I'll never be petty.
You'll never be.
I don't like petty people.
And I'm sure
really.
you'll never be.
I mean, if I've had a problem with you, I'll always tell you. I promise that. You never. I won't be one of these women that go, you know why I'm mad at you, and not tell you. You know, because that's really shitty. I find.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that. They say, oh, you should know why I'm angry at you. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, why don't you tell me? Oh, yeah.
Why are the walkers so crazy today?
I don't know. So, how long we got on this
Let's
part?
see.
Let's make sure we don't lose our motel room.
Nope. 119 hours.
Okay.
We have close to 5 days.
All right. Well.
Yeah, it's
this
enough.
Weekend,
Next time we're gonna play
this
it.
weekend
Yeah.
we'll you know get it for long.
It has to be like around Friday, I believe. So can you like stop moving back and forward? You're making me nervous.
What's your problem, sir? What's your problem, sir? What's your problem, sir? What is your problem, sir?
Shit.
What's your problem?
Dick.
Can you move?
What is your problem?
Yeah.
You're my bitch now.
Excuse me? Oh, Ricky's not gonna like that very much, sir.
Fuck you.
Ow!
Sorry.
He was over to down, Ricky.
He wasn't down. He's still standing.
No, for me he's on the
Bandage. Sorry.
I got
We can get you one. Oh, okay.
No, I got one. In fact, I got two.
Oh, right.
I got one because I found one in the truck. One of our trucks that we.
That's
You
good.
always remember to look
Fucking
in
asshole.
the. Yeah, I know. He said you're my bitch now.
No, first, when you talk to him, he said that you're a bitch, and I'm like, huh? And can you repeat that in my face? And he's like, oh, fussy and aggressive. Now he's lying on the ground dead. Fucking asshole. Who's the bitch now?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You locked it.
It was locked in the first place, but okay.
Well, I don't know. Beats me.
I need to eat something.
Oh yeah, I should have something to drink actually.
Yeah, well, I have so many coffees.
I only have one water. Well, actually, I might have stuff in my.
Yeah, you know what's funny? My fridge is almost empty from the last time we filled it in.
Oh, I have one bottle of beer.
No, I'm talking about food.
Oh,
Yeah. And
are you
there's
hungry?
some
I got some
sandwiches. No, I'm
fries. Yeah, I got cream pie.
Oh, same. Yeah, yeah.
Of burger shop fries and Clucker Bell fries. Got all the fries.
Mm.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. I flushed the toilet while you're in the shower. It's a bad thing to do.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's fine. I'm sure the pressure is fine. I haven't seen, felt cold water, very hot water, so it's fine.
I'm gonna brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Why does look so weird?
What looks weird?
That.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
Mm. Ew.
Ooh, what?
Nothing.
Can't put a murder bag inside another murder bag. I guess I've learned that. Hello? Why are you looking at me like that? That's weird. Stop it. You're making me uncomfortable.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go. I thought I'm stuck
You're gonna
forever
get
with that.
stuck looking with the binoculars forever.
Maybe. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
Shake your little head.
Oh. All right. All right. I'm gonna shake it. You ready? There. I shook it. Thank you for another lovely day, Ricky. Thank you. I know you probably weren't that interested in going to the debate, but I thought it was important.
It was
Also, apparently,
interesting
I
until
had to.
they came.
Apparently, I had to perform a public service of telling people to shut up because they were very loud. It was my service that I
Like
provided.
I said, I was boiling literally. I was almost at the point of
They're so loud. I was going to go over and say, "Are you guys running
exploding.
for mayor?" And they said, "No." And I said, "Well, why the hell are you talking during the mayoral debate? Shut up."
What did you call to the police? Say dumbhead. Shut
I
up
don't-
or something like that.
No, I actually just went. I was real polite. I went over and said, "Could you guys keep it down?" And then they realized that, and then they went into a debate about whether they'd been shouting or not. One of them absolutely had been, so he stopped
Yep,
shouting.
of course.
But the rest of them were still being quite quiet, loud, But they finally realized, I think, that they maybe weren't the ones that are supposed to be talking.
Yep. Like, shut your mouth. Let the guys and the ladies speak.
Here. Let me see.
She's quite nice.
Who we're gonna go see?
Not as nice as you, though.
From actually, let's go see White Knight. He plays David, the EMS, David Knight. He's a real sweetheart. Let's go see him and give him some freestyle love, okay? And tell him I said hi. Good night, everyone.